Welcome back to another episode of Real Sensitive Guy Hours. This is episode 37 and 38.
Yeah, explain what happened.
So before I introduce the host of the show, I'm just going to say this right now. I fucked up. You know, I'm going to start this video like a YouTuber apology.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry for not caring about my career. I should have.
So I was too busy doing some extracurricular activities this whole week, and I just forgot to upload the last episode. So you guys are getting a 2-hour special. So we're going to go from this episode that we're currently recording right now, episode 38, and then it's going to go straight into episode 37. So that way you guys get 2 hours of Real Sensitive Guy hours versus just us being fucking disappointments. So
For an hour.
there's that. But before further ado, to my right, we've got the main man's, the savage, the lavish, Mr. Travis.
You already know.
You knew it before it happened.
On that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got the smoker, the toker, the big dick poker, Oliver Wick.
Damn.
What's going on, fans? Welcome back. I hope you guys didn't miss us that much.
And to the bottom right, second to last, Mr. Steal Your Land. He will steal your woman and conquer your lands. Ladies and gentlemen, William the Conqueror.
What's up, guys?
Yeah. And it's your boy, Skinny Penis, aka Brandon. I'm there on the top left.
It's your boy, Skinny Penis.
You know, I really...
That brings you back to like old memes and shit like that you used to
Dude,
see.
classic.
Back in the
I
day.
watch like classic Vine videos all the
Bro,
time.
classic Vine videos, just looking like going through like your iPhone and going through your smiles.
Yep.
And just
Yep.
going all the way down to
Oh
the
my
bottom.
god! I remember when we did that a couple weeks ago. We just
We
scrolled
did.
down as far as we could, and like, what were we
Bro,
laughing
some of the
about like
old
2
shit-
years ago?
When you get into that kind of stuff young, it develops your sense of humor so easily.
Fucking rage comics, dude.
I
What the
have
fuck?
like multiple instances every day where I just like remember a meme from like 8,000 years ago.
And you like
Like
look
I
at it.
randomly just see the fucking baby covered in whatever. It's like, does it feel good?
Ah.
I mean, you look it up and then you stare
I
at it.
remember
for,
that
like,
shit. That was like 2 years
50
ago.
minutes.
That was like
Yeah.
over 2 years ago.
High key, my chump meme will
Yo.
always be that SpongeBob one.
My
High
dog's
key.
chasing his tail.
No,
Take
that was
this on
so
your
cute.
way
Your
out.
dog is just fucking chasing his tail in the background. What the fuck? This is so wholesome.
This is adorable.
Wholesome doggo out of 100. dude.
Wait till he runs into something. He's gonna look. Oh, he left.
So
Only he was a chungus.
you know, we're real sensitive guy hours. So we got to keep it real here. I fucking hate it when girls are like, my man's has got a big dick. Stop fucking spoiling it, okay? You
What are you
fuck.
trying- wait. Spoiling as are you like trying to get with their friends? Is that why you don't want that to be like a surprise? in
So
case you can
I kind
rebound
of
or
go into it.
something?
This is a toxic trait of mine. I kind of go into relationships kind of assuming that we're gonna break up, just because it's like, you know, not that I'm gonna break up with them, but like there's just something's gonna happen.
All right.
So just so I'm prepared.
Optimistic way to look at it.
It's
very
very
optimistic.
pessimistic. Very
Yeah, I know, I'm
pessimistic.
joking. I'm sarcastic.
So if she's telling her friends that I've got a big dick, my whole bit where I'm like, yeah, I've got a 3-incher. So that way she's surprised no matter what, just doesn't work. Because now they're going to have these crazy expectations for my magnum dong.
Dude, but like,
Okay, Danny DeVito,
Well,
calm
if
down,
you're
man.
meeting them, what's the problem?
Well, also, I feel like you have to adapt. You can't keep. Yeah, you have the same one-liners that work all the time, but you have to adapt and come up with new ones. You got to be interesting.
Exactly.
Be
I'm
relevant.
not fucking original, dude.
I didn't say that
Bro,
wasn't
I
an
just
original
used a new
meme.
one today. Like
I
not.
just hit her with some classic vines.
No one remembers that shit.
I come up to a girl, I'm like, not to be racist or anything, but Asian people, blah.
No, you're not.
I never really got into Vine, so it's fine.
It was a golden age, dude. The crackhead kid that got hit with a basketball. Fucking top tier humor. 'Kay.
Fuck you, chicken strips.
Yeah, you know which one?
Look at all
fire,
those chickens.
Which I don't think this is a Vine, but this is definitely a meme, at least within us. Is son, go inside. But Dad, I just want to play ball with my bros.
I just want to ball with my bros.
Yeah, that one's funny.
I'm
That one's
just trying
good.
to ball with my bros.
Classic. Will, we
William, I
can't hear you.
think you are muted, my friend.
Yeah, or we
There
can't
we
hear
go.
you.
There have been too many times where like
many.
at college parties
Ooh,
where I have looked across the room, saw Brandon, and we both just started doing that entire meme.
there.
Son,
Go inside.
go inside.
Go inside.
Hey,
It's a good
Yeah.
meme. It's relevant.
Hey, Jimmy.
Jimmy, come inside.
Yeah, you know what was wild to me that happened this past week was I was in Shepherdstown. I was in a place,
Sheets
and I
In
happened
Shepherdstown.
I happened to see William the Conqueror out of
Yes.
nowhere. Out of nowhere, he just comes
I was so
out of
pissed.
nowhere.
We
at
left
a-
2
at a
seconds
convenience
before.
store.
Yeah.
Fate, bro. Fate.
Yeah.
You're an H
I was
bar?
on a
Convenience store.
no, I was at 7-Eleven.
Oh,
Sev.
shit, man.
Yeah,
I'll try right
I was
there.
getting
too.
I was getting vapes and all that, and I was on a smoke ride.
Oh,
With
you're
somebody.
smoking your vape, right?
Yeah,
I can't believe you were right there.
Dude,
It
I
was
was.
one-
late.
And
It
so,
was
like,
late
the
for
funny
me.
thing is, it was a
Hey.
female friend of mine.
Hey, don't go there.
It was a female friend of mine, and we were on the ride, and like she
Ooh.
asked me like, what do I do in my spare time? And I mentioned that like I'm on the podcast and all that. And it was funny because like I went through and I talked about like each one of you. And then as soon as I pull into the 7-Eleven, I get out and I hear Bailey and Oliver go, Is that Will? Is that Will?
I can't believe I missed you, dude. Fuck.
Right. And then Oliver tells me that you just left prior. I'm like, well, that's his loss.
Fate.
Yeah.
Then I get a text that night. Brandon's pretty mad at me.
I just missed you, baby girl.
He's pissed.
I just missed you.
I know, Dad.
Hey man, it was
son.
sure fate that I just like. So Will's walking into this convenience store, and I just go, "The conch," and he's like, "Who the fuck?"
The
And I just look back. Yeah. He's like,
I
"Who
love
the
how he
fuck?"
knows.
Bro.
You know that it's you
Yeah.
too. You're like Leconque.
Bro,
There's only a few people that
4
would call me
people
that.
Exactly.
I feel like that was a self-originated nickname. All right, so Will gets credit for that.
William the Conqueror.
Actually, so
Where
the
did you
way
get
that
that from?
so the way I got that name.
All right, here's
um,
where we're gonna actually see his correct audio levels. He's talking about history. Okay, go.
Exactly. And scene. So the way I got the nickname Guillaume Le Conqueror was or just Le Conqueror or Le Conqueror.
Leconque.
Le Conqueror.
Leconque is my favorite one.
Well, like, yeah. So like you guys have like shortened it into like your own nickname, but like the original name
Words only get
Is-
shorter in our present. Shorter
Exactly.
and shorter.
we talked about this. So the original like full name is Guillaume Le Conqueror, which is French for William the Conqueror, and he was a French guy. He was very very adept. He was very very.
Oh, is
boisterous.
that actual person?
Yeah,
That's what I
William the-
figured it was.
Oh,
yeah,
word.
William the Conqueror was a French king.
I thought
And
you just wanted to be a conqueror.
no, he was actually a real person.
Of
And so I had French class in
Bitches and
college.
land.
Yeah. And his name means everything. He would like take over lands, did like hell amount of damage. It was crazy.
Women.
No, he didn't do that. He did
Sure?
not do that. Positive.
back
Absolutely
in those
positive.
back in those.
His men
Yeah,
did, but
he had a really problem where he would send out letters to women and they would like send him letters back and they would say that they would never ghost him. They're not that type of girl.
They don't know what ghosting is
And then they
back then.
just
What do
did
you
it.
want
But
about?
then all of a sudden they
Right.
wouldn't send him another letter and forget his address.
Right. Back to the story. So the way I got the nickname was I had French class in college, and this kid who was also a history major with me, he sat next to me. And when we were in this one class, the teacher asked us like on the first day of class, like, what's your name? Like what do you want to be called in French? Like when I like do roll call or like
Oh, that's
calling
so
you in
cool.
class.
Yeah.
And so my French teacher, I had Miss Jarman, amazing teacher, absolutely loved it at my college. And she was really cool because all the other teachers called me was just Guillaume because it's just William. That's it. And so this lady like knew I liked history. She knew I liked that like aspect of it. And so she asked me, she's like, what's your name? I'm like, my name is William. It's Guillaume in French. I know that. And she's like, oh, Guillaume Le
Damn, he comes
Conqueror.
in with some
And
knowledge.
so now, like anytime, the only people that call me William the Conqueror is either you three or that kid that I'm still friends with that was I was a history major with and in all my French classes with. So there's only a select few of people that really know that name. So walking into a
Leconque.
7-Eleven,
Or
walking into a
or your Steam
7-Eleven,
friends,
and
bro.
you hear Le Conque.
Like conk.
Yeah. I feel like that's something like I feel like I don't know if it's just for me. Like when people like get nicknames, depending on like if you originated that nickname, I feel like you take like a little bit of like pride in it.
That's
Like, I came up with
respect,
that
dude.
shit.
I
Because
do.
I was saying that we give everyone a nickname, but there's some people who like their
Self-nickname.
nicknames are already so good that you have to
True.
just
Exactly.
take that.
We got too many
Yeah,
for everybody.
I've come to terms with loving Le Conque from you
Like
guys.
paranormal captivity.
Yeah.
It's
that
cringe,
was
but
Dude,
man, has it stuck in
dude.
our minds. Man, has it
She's
fucking stuck in
so
our
funny
minds.
for that. I made fun of her the other day because of that, because she hits me up all the
I
time.
love it. I
And
love the
she-
fact that she changed to it again because
Yes.
it's now as literally October 1st, the second it hit, she changed her username to paranormal captivity.
What I love
and was
more
like,
that
this
she
is
changed
genius.
it is that you knew immediately that she changed it.
you were hot.
You were
Travis is
fiending
like
for the roast right there.
I was, dude. I gotta check.
Travis is like high key F social media, deletes it for 2 months. Hey, I'm back on. Let's check this out.
Actually, though, I am like I haven't looked at Twitter in weeks. I can't anymore.
I haven't posted on
haven't
Twitter in a very
tweeted
long time,
forever.
and I'm like the fucking Twitter god, honestly. Like
Dude,
I
you
ran
gotta
my
start
old.
posting on
Any-
Twitter and get this all out to
Yeah, I
Any-
posted
any-
like some random like comeback photo after not posting for like 8 months on Instagram. I posted like a picture of myself standing in the river, and then that's been it. Radio silence since then.
Dude, honestly, I haven't posted anything on social media forever. But
I
when I
haven't
do,
posted
everyone's like,
anything
"Oh
on
my God."
Instagram in a fucking while. I think the last thing that I posted on Instagram was this time last year during the Halloween party when I was Wayne from Letterkenny.
Oh my
Do you
god!
post on stuff, Will? Do you post on social media often? Like,
It
what is your
It is.
preferred soch?
I
Because you
mean, I
said I
like
haven't
Twitter.
posted on Instagram.
There's
So you
shortening of
post a lot
names
on
right
something
there.
else?
I
Which
do a
is
decent
good.
amount on Twitter. I haven't done it in a while, but I've been thinking of some good ones. I've got some good ones in my drafts.
How do you like
That-
think of good tweets, man? I can
Bro,
I can think of stuff on
honestly-
the spot so easily in just like a conversation, but
So
For
what
some
I
reason, when
mainly
I have to
do
put it
is
into
I either
words-
think of them when I go on my walks with my dog, or when I'm drinking in the hot tub, and I'll just relax, chill out,
Drunk
have a
faster that
cigar,
way.
all that stuff, and just think about them. When they pop in my head, I just write them down in my notes on my phone.
true. Getting inebriated probably helps.
Yeah, for
It does a
sure.
little bit.
The
Getting
last
faster
time,
does not. Your mind does not go into the right places.
I think the last time I tweeted it was like, what's the deal with shredded cheese? Block cheese is cheaper and it shreds better.
Is that such an
Damn.
Oliver tweet, dude?
Oliver posting.
I can't
Yeah.
remember what my
Just
last
Oliver
was.
thoughts. Not like it's honestly just whatever. If I have a good tweet, it's usually just some fucking retarded thought that I had during the middle of the day that has made me laugh.
You know, what I've realized in terms of Brandon's Twitter is every 2 or 3 months, he always posts this tweet. If you're reading this right now, I love you. Always posts. I'm like, bro, isn't
It
this
does
kinda
well
cringe
every
at this
time.
point?
I
Isn't this
thought his
kinda-
whole profile was just M Grabe retweets.
The last tweet I just found, the last tweet that I made was right when hockey season got back into the swing of things, and I said low key ... kind of want to wheel snipe Selly. I miss hockey.
I don't even know what that
Dirty
is.
fucking dangles.
Dirty
I don't know what that
fucking dangles, boys. You're a sniper. You know that, Travis? You're a sniper.
Appreciate it.
Big snipes.
Is that
So
what you
what's
appreciate about me?
what's been so we actually
Appreciates about me.
Oliver and I, first of all, I just want to commend Oliver real quick. He did the 5 fingers of death challenge. If you're unsure about what that is, literally
Fucking round
you
of
just
applause.
you
I'll
fucking
take it.
freestyle for like 5 full songs, 5 full beats, and you just
It's
go.
literally, what is it? Like it's probably like an 8 to 10 minute beat.
Yep.
It felt like I like when I was doing it, I had no idea when the beats were actually changing. Looking back
just
on
keep
it,
going,
I remember
bro. You just
exactly.
flow with
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yep.
It was
Yep.
tough. It was very tough.
But we were talking about a specific time our freshman year of college where we threw this crazy party. We've talked about this specific party in the past where
Insane.
there was like 40 people inside of a 4
dorm room.
like a tiny ass fucking dorm room. It's like maybe 200 square feet, if that.
I was pushing it, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Travis, you were viciously attacked that night.
Yeah, I was a victim of assault for sure. We were in the study lounge.
We have a survivor here.
The study lounge is like the common area of the floor where the drug dealers would hide their drugs so that it couldn't be traced back to them.
I love how that's what it's used for.
That basically was its main function. And then like sometimes the cringy kids would sit in the study lounge and like
Do homework.
sit in a corner and do homework. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we were hanging out in there because, sometimes it gets a little crowded in our room when we're partying because there's too many people packed in there. So we like to take some key crew members over to the study lounge just to like chill, get away from it all for a little bit.
Yeah, of course.
And one of our friends was trying to like, I said something like fake, like sarcastically insulting or something like that, like joking around. And she was joking around too and wanted to like fake throw her phone at me. But she was so wasted that she real threw her phone at me and just boomerang slung it right into my forehead.
It was like a cross-map tomahawk in Black Ops 1.
It was insane,
to your
bro. I don't know
dome.
how a phone with like a rubber cover cuts your forehead, but it did.
Got some velocity on it then, my man.
But yeah, then we go into the hallway and like people are freaking out because they're wasted, but it's not really that big of a deal. It's like barely even that big of a cut, but it's bleeding like the tiniest bit. So people are freaking out. One person calls an RA, which is like,
the
what were you
police.
thinking? It was some normie because like, what are you thinking? You don't call the RA. That's just the unwritten rule. You don't call the RA.
Yeah, don't say shit, bitch.
It's an emergency.
But then the whole
to get
kicker
your
is that the
room.
RA did actually respond, but the RA on duty for like 2 a.m. was actually our friend who turned out to also be wasted and had like no idea what to do about the situation. She started freaking out as well because she thought the injury was way worse than it was for some reason. So she's like face down on the floor crying. I'm like comforting her. I'm like, it's okay. Look, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's not even bleeding anymore. It's not even like, why is everyone freaking out? But just a crazy night overall.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I was actually
Have
going
another crazy
through.
night.
I was going through my pictures the other day, and I saw one where Travis and I were like in this like cave with lawn chairs, and we had a what should I say here? A cigar in our hands.
Yeah, cigarillos. Those little cigarillos.
There you go. And we were both holding it at the same time, and I saw I had a brace on my knee. I'm like, what the fuck? I never. Oh,
You had cancer.
cancer knee. It was like this like fucking span of 3 months where my knee was just so bloated and so in pain for whatever reason that I couldn't walk without limping unless I had this brace
on and off was the weirdest part. You'd have like a day where you were good and a day where it was like absolutely killing you. A day where you were a couple days where you were perfectly fine, a couple days where you were like dying and your knee was like twice its size.
It was
I'm like,
bizarre.
what is going on here?
It was bizarre because I didn't do anything. I'm not athletic. I don't do sports. I didn't fall.
It may have been like a precursor to something. I don't know.
Cancer.
Well, I mean, I wasn't thinking along. We just called it that because it was a running.
We like to
joke,
get
and it
fucked
just
up
happened to
memes to
stick.
everything.
We have a lot of those.
Cancerous.
There's too many. I don't know if people that watch the podcast will know. There's probably some inside jokes that might go over people's heads. Just roll with it. We'll probably explain
we
it. some
try to
point in time in
explain
the
as
future.
many.
Yeah, we usually try to explain it like once in a while.
There's just too many.
You know what we're
Yeah.
overdue on, by the way?
What?
What?
We need to do a drinking episode.
I mean,
I'm
I
drinking
do
right
have
now.
a beer. I do
Shot
have a
every 15
beer
minutes episode.
next to me.
I don't know if I can do shots, but I'll try to finish a beer every 10 minutes.
You've got a Rona in the fridge.
No, it's every 15, right? We did every 15.
Yeah.
That's a
God.
little
Yeah,
more
when you guys did that, that was insane.
Yeah,
I got
that was
really
a-
fucked up that night.
what night?
I think
That
we
was a
all
good
did.
episode. That's a good episode.
The
It's one of
gaming
my- my
after was
top
even
favorite.
better.
The gaming after was amazing. Didn't we play tabletop?
Ah.
Yeah.
This is a long. Yeah,
something like
that.
Here's
So
something
for
that we
people
need to
don't
do.
know- All right, go.
I'm so sorry. Something that we need to do
Mine was irrelevant.
is take psychedelic mushrooms and play video games. I feel like that would be an experience and a half.
I thought we weren't allowed to talk about us doing drugs on the show.
This is all hypothetical.
This is
okay.
he said we should. He said we should.
Yeah, we
We've
haven't
never
done this
that.
before.
But I feel like Super Smash Bros would be a really lit game to play.
Super
if you did
Smash would
that.
probably be good. Or like Mario Party or something.
A lot of
but
good
like,
colors in Super Smash Bros.
Hypothetically, we wouldn't
know
even
is-
fight. We would just sit there.
Hypothetically,
roleplay.
we would just choose all the different Kirby colors and run around the map.
Hypothetically, the boys need to get together and rage. That's what I'm hearing.
hypothetically, yes.
Absolutely.
sir.
Whether it's on podcast or off podcast, drinking must happen.
I want to do a live show one of these times. I don't know how, like, the logistics behind making that happen, but I feel like that would be so dope.
Behind a what?
What do you want to do?
Yeah, you cut out for a second.
Oh,
on
my
me.
bad. We should do a live show. I want to do this, like, I think after Rona or something
How
like
do
that.
you do it
Isn't
live?
every show a
Through
live show?
YouTube or
Technically, we
something?
don't like do takes or anything. Like you edit shit out, but like
Hot take.
we don't ever like redo the show. I'm not
In
ever like
this-
I didn't
what he
say that right.
means-
Rewind.
I think what he means to say by a live show is either have like a live stream of the show or have a show where all four of us are in like
But
the
that would
same
be if we
room.
could actually get a lot of people and like have like a chat section and
Yeah,
do a
like people in
live
the
show and like
audience.
interact with the chat during
That
it.
would be
take
hilarious.
questions from the
No,
chat.
I'm
I would love
thinking
that.
like a live show, like where we're all together. And then I also like the
Oh.
idea of an audience as well that is present
Yeah.
during
Okay,
this live show.
For
Be like,
this
"Chat,
to
what's up,
happen,
chat?"
we would have to hit up like some place that is open to letting local people come and talk. Unless, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking like an actual
Brandyn
venue.
wants us to
random
do it at a
people just be
live
like, so how do you feel about
Like
this?
like an actual venue and be like, you know what I mean?
you
Like,
just
just bounce
want- or
topics
you-
off.
I
Or
don't
do you
think
just
Brandon
want to
wants
like film all four of us actually physically together, like sitting in tall chairs?
No, I like the idea of like 4 tall chairs and then also like people that we know. We'd bring them all into this room. I would say like 12, 15 people that we know
Yeah,
would
studio
sit there and
audience.
it's as a
We could
studio
have a laugh
audience.
track.
And then what we would do is as like we would tell stories, and this would probably be like a 2 or 3 hour show or something like that. Maybe probably like 2 since we've got other people. We'd like provide alcohol or something. And we would bring them up to talk with us as we tell a story so they can give it from their
True.
point of view.
we would
Whoa,
have
that's
stories.
wild. And then like after the show, it becomes a rager because we've been drinking the whole time. We're done the show. We just start partying. We could do it
We
on like
would
a Friday or
have
Saturday
them-
night.
I would say we would bring like individuals up, or like the people that we would invite would be people that we have stories with. So like I would invite somebody that I have a story with, and so I would bring them up when I'm talking about the story that I'm telling.
I would think of it more like, so I don't want it to be like super, like I like the way you're thinking. I don't want it to be like super planned out. I want it to be very casual, us doing our thing like we normally would.
Yeah, and invite like our closest people. We'll automatically have stories with them.
Yeah, of course.
automatically. Yeah.
So if like your closest person is like, for example, one of your, like that lady you smoked with the other night, you vaped with the other night, then she would just be incorporated into like a story or something.
Right.
You popped with.
So what's some current event or current news that's going on right now, guys? Because all
I
I
don't
know is
know.
I don't
Like,
give a
There's
fuck.
only one debate left. I mean, there's only one
how do you
debate
think that's
left
gonna
now.
go though? That's
Like
the
a
thing.
shit show.
Of course, it's gonna be a shit show.
I
but, like,
think it might be a little bit.
How much?
I think it might be a
chaos do you think
little.
is
I
gonna
think it might
happen?
be a little bit more.
I know Biden's gonna
professional-ish.
actually think that he actually has a full clip loaded on this thing because Trump got Rona, Trump got all this stuff, Trump was getting things wrong. Biden thinks he's got a full package waiting for him. I think Trump's gonna
Well,
still gonna give him a run for his money. He's still gonna overpower him.
I need the Joe Rogan debate to happen.
Oh,
Then I'll pay attention.
Please,
Dude,
oh,
that-
please,
I
dear
know
God.
people that watch that show and are like, they love it.
He'd be
Yeah,
a
Joe
great
Rogan
moderator.
podcast.
Joe Rogan
Yeah.
would be good, but I think the real sensitive guy hours would be great
Oh, true,
moderators,
dude. Us
dude.
moderating a debate. Oh my
Dude,
God.
imagine that. Like,
Gosh.
instead of
What
like,
No
I'm
questions
gonna
would you?
four-
What
four
questions would you
moderators.
even ask?
How are you gonna?
How would
fix
you
this
make our
economy?
country more poggers?
What's your body count?
How are you gonna make this damn economy?
Let's just be
better?
honest. Did you evade taxes?
Mr. Trump, I have a question for Mr. Trump. What are the top 3 qualities you look for in a woman?
all right. Biden. Listen, we
How
have this
old are
theory,
you?
the trifecta. Okay, there's flaky bitches.
Which one is your vice president right now?
Oh my god!
Damn.
Yo, I don't know if you guys.
Your vice president, flaky bitch, sheltered virgin.
Shut the
Yeah,
Damn.
so this
We
might,
get it.
This might be a hot.
Just turn it
take,
into a
actually.
dick measuring
Did
contest.
you guys? I know none of
never
you
did.
really watch sports. But Will may have heard of this. Did you hear what happened in the Tampa Bay Green Bay game before kickoff with the flyover with Troy Aikman? What he said.
No,
I did
what
not.
was-
What
So
happened?
The flyover, right? So you know how with all this kneeling and stuff like that, they're people, the players aren't coming out for the national anthem. They're not doing it, stuff of that nature. So
Right.
in Tampa Bay on Sunday, the announcers are obviously in the booth before the game started, and the jet, like they had U.S. jets fly over the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
there's not that many fans there, obviously. And Troy Aikman, one of the announcers, goes, "Oh, that's a lot of jet fuel for nobody here." Like, and then the other guy was like, "That's your taxpayer dollars for
Mhm.
a 2-second flyover. Like,
Yeah.
what's that about?" And then Troy Aikman said, "If Biden and his VP win, that's not going to happen." And everyone was like blowing it up for it. He was like, "What are you talking about? What are you saying?"
Oh.
I think
Yeah,
that's
he said
probably-
that
that's
on
probably-
air.
That's probably the crowd that's like, "Oh, why do you got to make it political? Why's football
Yeah.
got to be political?
Exactly.
Why's everything got to be political?"
Yeah.
That's
'Cause,
exactly
he
what
got
I'm
blown
thinking. I'm
up
like,
for it.
Troy Aikman, what are you doing? You're
Yeah,
making
him
a
and
thing
the
But I
political, and
don't
it doesn't
care.
need
Who
to be.
cares?
yeah, the
Speech,
co-host.
man. Let him say what he wants.
Yeah,
Who
the
gives a
co-host
fuck about what he
too.
said? Okay, he has an opinion. He stated
Yeah,
it.
and
We all
yeah.
have opinions, whether we're
Yeah.
stating them or not.
and the co-host was just like, "That's your taxpayer dollars right there." Like, what? Like,
That's funny. That's true, man. Like, that's stupid.
That's some rough
fucking
stuff right
stupid to
there.
fly
That's
a
some
jet
rough stuff.
over when there's like 50 people there.
yeah.
That's some rough shit.
I don't know, man. I kind of agree with that. I feel like, less military. No, maybe. I don't know. What would you do? Like,
I mean, like, I think like if you're actually having fans in stadiums, which some stadiums are, it's kind of cool to see the Jets fly. Or how often do you see Jets fly over somewhere? Unless you go to like Ocean City, I know has like an event every year in July where the Jets
But if
fly
there's
over
that
or something
small
like that,
amount
but-
of people,
yeah, exactly.
there, why do
What's
all
the
the
purpose?
fanfare? I mean,
Yeah.
everyone's already excited that football's back in general. I don't think you need to impress them anymore.
True.
yeah,
I
I
thought
don't
that
know.
was kind of funny.
I
that
don't
he
know.
said that.
That is
on
funny.
air.
I
Yeah.
thought you were gonna say he said that's a lot of jet fuel. Bet it can't melt steel beams or something. Like that.
No, I was watching
Yeah.
that football the other day. I think it was Kansas City versus
Flow.
Buffalo. Thank you. And
Sports expert.
fucking Patrick
I just know.
Mahomes was like trying to fake out people because it was at the end of the quarter, so he was trying to get some extra yardage, and he was like faking them out before the hike. He was like hut, go.
You can
Hut.
like hear it because there's no fans.
And one of the fucking defensive linemen are like, "You fucking pussy, you N-word,
Oh
just
my
hike the ball
God.
already." And I was like, "Oh, that was on national TV."
What?
Yeah, bro, it was fucking hilarious. And the guys were like, anyway.
No one's talking about that.
No, because they're just talking trash, and so they're just trying to move past it.
There's no
Still,
fans,
it's on
bro. They can hear
national
everything.
TV.
Bro. N-word on TV is like instant death.
Yeah.
Like, that's hilarious that actually happened. Like, people just get up
They
because there's
just
like no
Racist
fans.
is hilarious.
No, not that.
That's
Is that what you're
racist.
saying, Oliver?
It was
Are
a
you saying
black guy to a
racism
black
is
guy.
funny?
It was a
I'm
black guy to
saying,
a black
like,
guy. It wasn't racist.
Obviously,
Are you
if
Oh,
serious?
never mind. We're good. That's why no one's talking about it.
if there's fans in the stands, obviously you're probably never gonna ever hear any. You hear like a little bit of trash talk, but you don't hear what the actual word is because you just hear yelling because there's fans. So
Well,
like,
they have the time to. Football's like that. You have every play is
That
only about
card-
4 or so second long.
That card on your desk, Will. Can you
Yeah.
show it to me real quick?
It's not a card. It's a bottle opener.
I know. Can you show it to me like the front and back of it?
So the back of it is just clean. The front of it has
Okay, never
Damn.
a
mind.
crown on it.
That's pretty
That's
dope.
That's
I had
swag.
one very similar to that, but it just like randomly disappeared. I was like, maybe I left it at his house or something.
Maybe
You
you
never
know.
came to my house.
Wow.
That's bullshit. I've come to your house many times.
Maybe you
Once.
stole it from
Twice.
his
Once
house,
or
took it
twice,
back
once or
to your
twice.
own.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. All good in Inwood.
You need to come back.
I'm coming this weekend.
You gonna stay here?
I probably could, but I don't know logistically if that makes sense. I'm going to go see a couple people.
Where do they live?
They're throwing a small little thing.
Do they go? Where do they live?
They live in the college town.
He literally
Oh.
told us about this before the show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
didn't hear- I
I'll
didn't
probably
hear
be in
about
She-Town.
this.
Broke one of
I
my
didn't hear
tenants.
about this.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
left out of the loop, I guess. I'm just the old fuck.
Oliver,
Did you
you and
not
I
get
are struggling
invited, Oliver?
together.
Did you not get invited?
I probably can invite myself if I want to, honestly.
probably can
have-
invite myself.
I already know who it is. I could
Yeah.
literally figure it out. in
Yeah, I
2
saw her at
seconds.
Lost Dog the other day.
Oh jeez.
How was
The
that?
other day.
How's that forehead
The other
doing?
day.
No, I got plans this weekend already though. I appreciate the invite though.
Yeah, sames.
Maybe it might
Ah,
be.
fuck
and
you
me.
guys.
We're gonna go steal my parents' hot tub.
I got
Big
plans.
little bonding.
I got plans on Saturday at least. So
With your GF.
yeah, Bailey's gonna come, but my
Oh,
dad's mom is at my parents' house. She flew in from Florida, so I'm gonna go see her on Saturday.
Whoa, careful she doesn't have COVID.
Yeah.
No, that's the reason why
Cove.
she didn't. That's the reason why she didn't go to Ocean City, our vacation we go every year. She didn't go this year.
Because
Oh.
Florida
Yeah.
is septic right now.
Florida is a cesspool. They already have gators and swamps there, but they just got more.
And Florida
swampy.
man.
Yeah, Florida man. Anything, it's definitely happened.
Of course. I mean, have we talked about the crazy shit that goes on in Florida?
Yeah, probably. Like if you type Florida man and see what the first.
Yeah, I
thing
feel
that
like we've done
pops
that
up,
before.
Yeah,
I think we
yeah.
like typed in
Birthday?
Florida man and like our birthday.
or like
and
a
like
birth
seen
month.
what headline
Yeah.
came up.
No, we did
Yeah.
that. We did that.
So
Yeah.
have you guys seen Black Mirror?
Yes.
Yeah.
Haven't.
Have you watched more? Did you watch the episode I was talking about?
I don't think so. No, because
You can
now I
spoil
can.
it.
I can watch it farther. It's no longer like a thing that I have to abide by, where I
Are
have
we
to
gonna
watch it
talk
with this
about that?
person. We don't have to. We
We're
don't
gonna
have
talk
to.
about date Brandon.
Dave Brand.
Hey, Brandon is back, ladies and gentlemen.
Applications are open.
Yeah. Submit your
wait,
resume.
I want this on recording. Brandon, can you please tell the audience who was right?
Shut the fuck up, you cunt.
William, you want to
cunt.
take like
William
William
be
wants to
rubbing it
take,
in his face one day later.
I know. William wants to take
I said
like
I would wait. I didn't say how long I would wait.
all right. William wants to take like full like I told you so
I
right
don't want
there.
to take full. I told
Oh,
you so.
full? You sounded like
I
it's
said
the first
I
one to
don't
poke the
want
jab.
to.
So okay.
Okay,
Anyway.
I'm the one that
Right,
talks
you're
about it
right.
the most.
Anyway. Wait. You can take solace in the fact that
I'll
you're
take
correct. That doesn't
5%.
make you any less of a
No.
dick.
I'll take 5%.
Oh, I know I'm not any less of a dick.
Bingo, bingo.
No, I don't care. So Black Mirror, right?
It's a show
Hypothetical situation.
on Netflix.
I'm just going to lay this out for the audience. Hypothetical situation. You are the prime minister of a country. Okay, let's call it Britain. The
Winston Churchill.
princess is this beloved character in your country. Everybody loves her. She's a figurehead. No matter what, she's seen as like a light within the
She can
realm
do
of
no wrong.
darkness. She can do no wrong.
no
Fan
wrong.
favorite. The public loves her.
Okay.
She gets abducted by a terrorist organization.
Okay.
And they release to you and the internet a video where if you don't, so it's just her talking. She's talking in the terrorist style where she's reading off something, so you can't tell who it is.
Yeah.
She says, "I will be killed if you don't fuck a pig on national live television. I will be killed. You have 48 or you have until 3 p.m. today to get this done. Would you fuck the pig?"
Do you floop the pig?
Do you floop the pig?
Wow, this is straight.
I like the Adventure
bestiality
Time
right
theme there,
here.
Travis.
Straight
You
bestiality.
have to
pig.
fuck a pig on live,
On live
television.
TV.
or your daughter
have to be a-
dies.
I want to
Is
hear.
there
I'll tell everybody how it went. It'll be a little bit of spoilers for the Black Mirror show.
But seriously, it's been out for so fucking long, guys. That's the first episode. Come on.
Yeah. But but I want to hear your guys' opinions first.
Hot takes.
This is a choose your own story type.
So your options are basically either
They actually
do
did
it
a
or
choose
don't
your own
do it.
story Black Mirror on Netflix where you can like choose.
I
what
know.
happened in
I'm
certain
gonna
scenes.
rewatch it because I
Actually
did
pretty lit.
only half of it, so I want to do it anyway.
Anyway,
Trav?
sorry. No, you were going, Oliver. Go.
All right, so my options are basically either do it or don't. Is that right?
Yeah. There is no other way.
So,
And if you don't, she dies.
all right, can I guess when was the video related to the prime minister? Like how much time?
I want
does he
to.
have
We don't know
until
for
3
sure, but I
p.m.?
want to say like 6 a.m. is probably a good
Okay,
estimation.
so I have.
You
So
have
I
until
have
3
I have like 7 or 8
9
hours.
hours.
Right. Yeah, 9 hours. All right. So if I'm the prime minister, I honestly think the first 7 hours of that time, I'm probably going to be getting CIA people to help me figure this out so I don't have to do that. I honestly feel like that's what my
So
first
that is
he did
addressed
that
in the
episode.
show,
Yeah.
and assume that they don't find out who's doing this.
Okay. Man, that's pressure because it's like if this person does no wrong in that particular sense of your area, like let's say it's Britain that you use as an example, damn, that's tough because like if you do it, obviously everyone's gonna be like, ew, gross, you effed a pig, but she's
But,
alive.
like, you'll have somebody's life on your
Saved.
conscience. On the
Saved.
other hand.
Yeah.
And-
It's like if you fuck the pig, yeah, people will. Here's my aspect of it.
all right, go ahead.
In my eyes, I would do it, and here's why. Here is why I would do it. One, I can wear a condom.
Right.
Two,
No.
So you
That was
gotta
one of the
roll-
stipulations. Actually, I didn't.
That was actually in the episode one of the stipulations. You're right.
How
Okay.
are they gonna
Second,
know?
It's on live
second
TV.
thing.
They want you to show everything.
Second
It's just
thing.
like you're back facing it.
Second thing. I can close my eyes. I'm pretty sure in the show they don't stipulate you have to have your eyes open.
No,
I
he
can close
definitely
my
closes
eyes.
His eyes.
I can. I have the opportunity to close my eyes. 3.
Like
If I do this,
So-
yeah, people will still think it's gross. But guess what I fucking did?
you're also like
I
a hero.
brought-
You saved a life.
I brought back the person that has done no wrong in this world up to this point. I am literally saving what is assumed to be that country's or that nation's national treasure.
Dude, call you
person.
to pray because you know how to save a life.
Exactly.
All right, and this is gonna sound fucked, but if
I'd
you
fucking do it.
do it, you can kill a pig afterwards.
Why would you want to kill the pig after?
Yeah.
Trying to eat it afterwards.
Eat the bacon.
Ooh, a
But
little bit of
here's-
cream on my bacon.
Here's
Yeah,
the one thing
you have
is
to
that,
to completion too, by the way. You have
and
to
here's
fuck
the thing.
to completion.
Yeah, you
Here's
have to
another
nut.
On
Here's
live.
the here's one thing that I've been thinking is that if you fuck the pig on live TV, yeah, a lot of people are gonna see it, and people are gonna not stipulate you about it, but they're gonna judge you about it. They're gonna be like, oh my god, you fucked a pig. But that's not gonna outlast. Oh, this person is still alive because I've done this.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think you'd be looked at as like somewhat of a hero, but also people couldn't help being disgusted by you.
Of course, you
would
can't
fuck
help
the
being
pig.
disgusted. You're
I
fucking
would
a
fuck the
pig.
pig.
So we're okay, Oliver.
I think Oliver's still not gonna fuck. The
I
pig.
think I would have to at that point.
You have to fuck the pig.
Yeah.
He's gotta fuck the pig.
So in the show, the prime minister tries to get out of it. He tries to send CIA. It doesn't work, and so he has to fuck the pig. He fucks the pig on live television. He literally goes in front of the camera and sees this fucking disgusting pig. It's making noises, literally eating slop. They've kind of made him comfortable by adding porn above the pig, and he just looks at the camera with dead soul in his eyes and says, "I love my wife, and I love my country." And he starts going at this fucking pig. Takes him an hour to complete. Just because it's just like, fuck, you're fucking a pig. Anyway, so turns out in the end of this, it was an artist inside of his country, not too far away from the capital, who abducted her. So it wasn't this foreign nationalist or anything. It wasn't ISIS. He kidnapped her. He releases her 20 minutes before this thing happens, kills himself.
I forgot about this part.
The prime minister So as he's fucking it, the show cuts out and it goes to a few months later. So the lady's safe, the princess, nothing bad happened to her. The guy's career is saved, which is an aspect of this whole thing. Do you risk your career to fuck this pig? His career is good, but his wife won't even look at him. So he essentially has PTSD now, and his wife won't even respect or care about him anymore because he fucked this pig. That is what you have to sacrifice when you make that decision.
What happened the 20 minutes prior? What did the girl do? Did she not try to tell him?
No, so she was drugged up.
I'm kidnapped. She doesn't have like phone or anything.
Yeah. But the guy released the girl 20 minutes before the guy went live and fucked the pig.
There was no time. That was fucked. I forgot about that part. Oh.
That's the thing about Black Mirror is like it fucks you up.
There's always some fucked ass twist, man.
Like that.
There a lot of good cameos in that show too. Like, wasn't Miley Cyrus in that show?
Yeah, that episode was trash though. Honestly, no, it was okay.
It wasn't like Black Mirror level good, but like it was still good.
Well, I mean, the show's name was still Black Mirror, so
I know, but like they set a standard that's so high. Like for example,
waiting for the episode where they see the actual Black Mirror, man.
like
where is it?
Yeah, like roll credits.
When are they gonna come upon the Black Mirror?
And like they have so many interesting concepts. Like one of them is where they have a chip in their neck, and it allows you to see all of your memories that you've ever had ever, and it allows you to project those memories onto a TV or a screen just like you would a phone. But you can also play these memories back like it's a fucking rewinder, and you can zoom in on memories, and it's also got AI in it. So like, let's say you don't hear a conversation, the AI will read the lips. So it gets really interesting when it dives into the concept of relationships and cheating. And also it goes into the concepts of like how your everyday life has changed. Like, let's say you go to a job interview, you notice little nuances as you fast forward and rewind. Love fucking Black Mirror. It's a great show.
Have you seen the one yet with the ratings? I think that's one of the early ones where everybody is like rating each other, and your rating like depends on what you can do in life, like what areas you can access, how good of restaurants you can go to, schools your kids can go to. Your rating has to be high.
That's a Black Mirror episode.
Anyone can rate you. Yeah.
But the thing is that's a fucking thing that's going on in China right now. There's a social system that is exactly that.
They do that, yeah.
Also, like it's kind of like canceling, you know?
Well, when thinking about how you
in a way.
Going back on like nuances and pick up different things, that reminds me of a movie. Have you guys ever seen the movie Vantage Point? Vantage Point is basically, I forget what president it's supposed to be, but it's basically like this president goes into a Middle Eastern country and has to give like a big speech about some policy or whatever, and he gets shot. And they're trying to figure out who the killer is, and they go back with different vantage points from different people to see their point of view, to see what happened, what they saw, things like that. It's kind of interesting to see like the different aspects of what happened, how it happened, stuff like that.
Interesting.
It made me think of that. Yeah,
I've heard of it. Vantage.
Yeah, it's an old movie. It's not that old. It's probably late 20. It's probably.
What do you mean by canceling, Travis?
Like, I don't know. It's not like completely the same, but canceling, like you just can like ruin someone's career right there. You can just end their career right there, like based on the opinion of a bunch of people. It's the same as how like every single person in this Black Mirror episode, every single person can rate you. So they show like somebody, you like bump into somebody by accident on the street, they're like, wow, and they like give you 1 star right there. And like every person like having these bad interactions with you is bringing down your rating overall because everyone has rated you.
What do you guys think your ratings would be out of 5?
I don't know how they rate it anywhere, so I'd probably be like a 4.
In the show, what's the rating system? Is it like a 5-star system?
Yeah, exactly.
Out of 5 stars, I would probably either be a 3.5 or a 4.
I think
probably a 3.5.
I'd probably be a 4.5.
I'm kind of.
I don't think I like offend that many people.
Yeah,
I'm find on the streets.
I'm kind of like between like a 4 and a 4.25.
Damn, Oliver's rating himself high.
Dude, well, it depends on how they do.
4.5.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing to get this extra 0.5?
You want to know what I'm
Well-
doing?
Well, I mean, okay, that's a corn dog. If you anyone
Sucking
wants to
dick.
know. That's a corn dog.
Hey,
if anyone
pancake
wants to
corn
know.
dogs are pretty good.
Pancake corn dogs.
You got a pink corn dog in your mouth right now.
Ew. Ew.
Got your ass.
Got
Okay,
him.
It was just a joke
You're
for the
pissed.
audience that's underage.
It was a prank.
Yeah,
It's just a prank, bro. Don't tase me.
Haven't we already established that we should have no underage audience at all? Like,
Yeah.
I guarantee you it still happens though. People just
Should
click
be
the
allowed,
box.
though.
Oh, I'm over 18.
I also think it should have a box like anybody that knows us should not watch this either.
Yeah, dude.
we
I
will shit talk you.
yeah. I mean, we like we say with the podcast, it's creeped into some of our personal lives, and some of the shit we say is just like,
Deodorant on my balls. I can't believe your fucking girlfriend said that shit.
Bro,
Yeah.
that's why you can't say so much shit on there.
I'm gonna do it anyway because I'm here for the fans.
I also
Something
feel
every
like,
week just compels us to air out our dirty laundry completely on the show.
well, I also feel
Oh,
like
it just
too,
degenerates.
Did you guys fuck a pig?
the podcast is
Would
just
you
like a
guys
time
fuck
to
a
like
pig?
let your hair down, relax, be with the bros, wavy hair. I saw that, Brandon. That was good.
Yeah, if it's not fun anymore, why do it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who do you think's got the longest hair right now? Probably Trav.
100% me.
My hair's
I haven't
fucking thinning,
gotten a
cunt.
haircut in
Yeah,
6
Brandon's
months
going bald.
or more.
Yeah. I
Brandon's
keep
gonna be a bald old man before any of us.
I Google search like hair thinning and like ways to get around it. It's like certain shampoos. Now I keep getting ads on Instagram about these fucking hair loss pills.
Why they like grow your
Well,
hair?
Bro, it's the FBI, man.
that
They're
kind
following
of that kind of relates to the movie on Netflix, the social dilemma thing, where like how if you search something on internet, then you get ads on Facebook. You know what I mean? It just drives you to that specific topic.
And we're in the social dilemma every
Afraid your
day.
hair is thinning?
I'm not afraid it's happening.
Oh shit!
I've
Yeah.
been told that by a like I got my hair cut once, and I was like, "What are you on about?"
Would it
I
be
got a lot
fucked
of
up to
hair.
call that cancer hair?
Cancer.
Oh.
Cancer hair.
I don't know if you can do that. Yo, have you guys
I'm
ever
gonna call
seen
it
like
that now.
the different hair techniques they use? It's like one of them. This one dude, I forget what it was. I saw a video of it. He burns people's hair to cut it. He like sections off a part like.
Oh,
safe
there's
guard
also
parts,
the
cuts
one-
that
I've
part off.
seen that.
Yeah.
There's also the one dude that like takes the girl's hair and like lays it on a table and like just takes like a giant like chopper and
yeah.
just like
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah,
that. Too,
I like
yeah.
watching those fade videos too, where they're like perfectly.
Yeah, I see
Like,
that.
they can
Yeah,
go, like,
Bro,
Your
they're
love is
so
fading.
clean.
yeah, they're
Oh, I
professional.
love
Bro,
where they,
I'm
like,
jealous of that kind of hairstyle. I can't have that.
Bro, honestly though, that's why Oliver, I'm trying to go to the gym as much as I want to go because if you're a skinny bald fuck, you look like a cancer patient. But if you're a buff bald dude, that's just hot as fuck. You know?
I mean,
honestly,
bro,
bald is so
I honestly feel like the way to go for terms of organized, if you can make your arms look good.
Yeah.
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 My dad has like a hair condition. I don't think it's like hereditary or anything, but you guys have heard of like alopecia.
No, I have not.
Mm-mm.
Basically, it's just random, like complete hair loss. You get like baby bald skin, but in like patches. It's either can happen in patches or you can literally lose like every hair on your body, including your eyebrows and everything.
Hey, you never have to shave your balls again though. Big plus.
Yeah.
All right.
He
Also,
has
plus to being albino.
which I hope
right.
I don't have. But if I do, like the second I saw that happening, I would just bald.
Would you
I would
guys
go bald.
would you guys get laser hair removal for your balls? Would you do it? Yes or no?
Does that
Laser,
hurt?
Nah, dude, no
laser,
near that, man. I don't trust it enough.
laser
What if it was
hair
safe? What if
removal.
it was safe? What if it was safe and it didn't hurt? Would you do
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
It's like guaranteed to be 100% safe and not harm them, obviously.
Honestly, if I
Yeah.
could have my ball hair removed forever, that'd be pretty dope.
I like want to have kids though, so I don't think shooting my balls with a laser is probably a great
Yeah.
idea.
I've been
And
kind of
Yeah.
thinking about using Nair on my nuts though, but like
Please
That's
don't.
kind of like
Well,
is
hold on.
that?
laser too.
Is that like a gel that removes your hair? or
Yeah,
something?
so it literally
yeah,
burns.
laser hair removal, but handheld.
Oh god.
Yeah.
No, so it's
It
like a
burns.
gel and it's like a chemical that literally burns your hair. But
Oh, yeah.
however, like you have to have it on there for a certain amount of time. And if you go past that, that's when it's a problem. But if you just keep it on there for the 2 minutes that is allotted, Like you need to have the fucking shower head ready to go, like
Yeah, I
to
don't
hop
know,
in
man.
immediately.
That's like too much of a window for my balls. Even like I think
Yeah.
that's even too unsafe.
There's too much of a risk there that I get distracted for
I mean,
1
like
second and I go
you're-
over the allotted time.
the lower extremities are,
My
you know,
balls
some of
catch
your most
fire.
sensitive parts of your body. So I don't know if that's a smart play.
I kind of want to do it.
Okay.
Let you boys know.
I
Let's
Brandon's
do it.
If you
over-
want to do that, also put icy hot down there. See how that goes.
Brandon's over here using Blue Chew and experimenting and like
I changed
Brandon-
the prescription for my Blue Chew. I went from the is it Sildenafil to over to the Tadalafil. Oh yeah, you have to get
You're
a prescription.
doing
It's by a doctor right on hand.
over
So
the
you
counter
tell your
drugs.
doctor I wanna
Yeah,
laugh.
no.
Yeah,
Brandon
that's what he's
just
put.
loves. Brandon is just trying to amalgamate something down there in like his crotch area. He wants a 2-hour long penis, and then he wants like just naked balls that look like a fucking human brain.
He's
That's
just like an
albino.
adopter. He's an adopter of futuristic technologies, man. He's
Exactly.
taking all the pills. He's like the limitless guy.
He's the guinea pig.
No,
guinea
like here's the thing. You know, if I've always said that I'm just trying to please my woman. That's the thing that I want to do. And if
What
she's
woman?
going down on me, then I think
What
it's my
woman?
responsibility
Yes.
to have a
What woman?
yeah, you're a cunt. No hair on my nuts. I think if she's gonna go down on me, then that's important. Also, I don't last that long. So having a hard dick, despite that fact,
You let a
is
girl put her finger in your ass?
no. you put the lube on the finger, so that way it'll be cool.
Tell the patient that this will be cool.
Don't worry, everything will be just fine.
No, say it again. The fucking iFunny. It's like an instructional manual on how to like check to see if there's blood on.
But they cut it off at a certain point to make it sound funny. And it's like, put the lube on your finger and tell the patient that it will feel cool. And then they cut it off right there, but they mean cool like the temperature.
Oh my god.
Honestly, though, when I saw that, and like everybody, if you've watched the show for any amount of time, I've had a finger in my ass, and seeing that glove with the lube on it, like triggered me. I saw it. I was like,
You like knew exactly what was happening. You've seen the movies. I'm surprised the doctor didn't like pull his glove and snap it.
yeah, I had the
That's just
PTSD.
scary. Especially when you get a physical.
Yeah, it was not cool.
I was always so nervous for my physicals. I like was just so nervous
was
about
so
the prospect
nervous.
of like having to drop my pants in front of a doctor.
See,
Yeah.
I never had
would
that
say-
issue.
Same.
I liked my nakedness like in my room, you know, when I was a kid.
I never had that issue with like dropping trowel for a physical because I
Dropping
was
trow. Is that what they say in wrestling?
dropping trowel. But
Dropping trow to get boo food.
dropping trowel, boo-foo, all this I could spend a whole episode just saying the stupid shit that we fucking
Trowel.
talk about in wrestling.
Okay, there's certain things that we could shorten here, but I think you need to explain that one.
Dropping trowel?
Trousers. Yeah.
Trousers. How are you not getting that?
I
Trowel
get it, but I didn't know that was a thing that we had to shorten.
For some reason, it sounded like taking a shit at first. Like I'm gonna go drop a trow.
I'm gonna go catch a trout, bro.
But like I wasn't always
Go get the
against
fish.
that because like in wrestling, like I was used to physicals, but then one year I actually had to have a physical taken by like a female nurse.
How
Nice.
It's
often,
freaked me
how
the
often
fuck
did you
out.
have to get physicals in general?
Once a
for
year.
Yeah, once a year.
Oh my
You know,
god!
my
You play
uncle would
sports
just give
once
me
a
a
year.
physical
This is why I
like
don't play
every
sports.
night.
A
It
man
was really
touched my
weird
nuts
after a
every
while.
year. But I had a female
That's
touch
one
my
of the
nuts one
many
time.
reasons.
And it was really, really weird because it was my senior year and I had to get my physical done. And the doctor comes in, he's like, "Hey, like I'm busy today. We can't do the I can't perform the physical. Are you fine if one of my nurses performs?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, whatever."
Yeah.
And then this lady walks in.
He was like,
Is she hot?
No. She wasn't bad, like she was decent, but she was also like 30 some years old and I was like 18. So
Nice.
Got a cougar.
Cougar, yeah.
Martha Stewart.
"Steer."
But she was like, "I'm here to perform your physical." I'm like, "Okay, do you want me to like take off my pants and like all that stuff right now?" And she's like, "You don't have to take off your pants, hon."
You have to drop your
like-
trowel.
What
I
if
was
she
like-
came in and was like, "Drop trowel, bitch"?
Drop trowel right now. No. But so like I dropped down to like my underwear, but like it was weird in the fact that like you still could like perform a physical with underwear on, but they just have to like feel around to get your balls in the right position. So like this lady was
She
like,
held your balls.
she was like trying to find both of my nuts.
I gotta make sure both are there.
Will she couldn't find them because usually your
They're
balls.
fucking small.
One of them
that's why.
hang. Okay,
They're fucking
well,
small.
You have
That's
small
why.
balls?
I was gonna say one of them
I
hangs
have small
lower than the
balls.
other. Does one of your guys' balls hang lower than the other one?
That's that's
I think
usually
so.
the case.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of
So.
course. Yeah.
Well,
I think it's only like a small percentage of people whose don't.
I have pretty saggy balls.
balls
Yeah,
are
for sure,
usually
for sure.
okay.
My balls
Like,
sag
old
pretty
man
hard
would
when it's
be,
hot
like,
out.
on the floor, bro.
I really just want to like slap somebody with them because I feel like it would hurt. Like you know how
Probably
like
hurt
you
more than them.
no well like you ever like
mushroom
hit
kick somebody?
somebody with like something that's leather and deflated that's supposed to be blown up.
You mean like a
Like a deflated exercise ball.
ball? Yeah.
Yeah, or like a
Medicine ball?
deflated football or something like that. Like
Medicine
that
ball.
always hurts.
That shit slaps.
Yeah, but that's also like a rubbery kind of texture. Your
This is
balls are
straight
skin.
Straight.
Right, your
Yeah,
guys'
that's
balls
cool.
aren't rubbery in texture.
Wait, would you guys say
No.
that, would you guys say that your ball skin is supple?
No.
If you ever say that again.
No.
If there's skin on any part of my body, I would say is not supple. It would be there.
What about the shaft?
Oh.
It's a little bumpy.
Whoa, TMI.
Got a couple hairs down the base.
Yeah, I hate it whenever hairs start growing up the base and you're just like,
This is
Dude,
gonna fucking
you need to
hurt.
calm
stay
down.
in your lane. Stay in your lane.
It's like creeping up.
Your lane.
You just look down at your dick, stay in your lane, hairs.
It's like the fucking Venom black stuff that overcomes Venom, the character.
you mean the symbiote?
What's happening to me? It's more like the Wolfman transformation where he's just getting hair all over his
But
body. Hair is
that's
like
on
going
your-
all on his face.
That's the thing. It's just on your penis, so it's like a condom that just makes your penis massively hard and a little bit bigger.
Nice.
That's what the symbiote does.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, tell me more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want me to tell you more, Oliver?
Read that
You
shit
talk
to me
more
as I
about
fall-
dick
read-
symbiotes.
Read that shit to me as I fell asleep.
I feel like Venom's
Okay,
probably
Donald Trump.
Spider-Man, like Spider-Man porn, you know?
Bro, that's another fucking full circle.
Like
That's
big
another
buff
fucking
Venom.
hilarious fucking vine.
Does the symbiote go inside a girl's pussy if she's getting infected?
Probably.
Probably, dude.
Nice.
Because I mean, it goes like up the nose, right? It goes like in
Yeah.
the ears,
Yeah, it goes everywhere.
literally.
Everywhere.
She's just getting absorbed. She's like, oh.
Venom.
Stop.
Stop it. You're being a little sneaky right now.
This is fucked. This is why I don't want anybody in real life. Bailey's gonna be like, so symbiote up the pussy, huh? Shit.
Oh, fucking crap. Well, it might be about that time.
I think
Have we
it's
got any comments?
Yeah, do we have any
no,
comment?
because
Nobody
forgot to
likes
upload
us.
it. I
People
forgot
are
to upload
pussy.
it.
Too pussy to fucking. Oh yeah, true. We'll probably get hella comments on this. I feel like we said a lot of controversial shit last episode. Some
In
controversial
this episode.
this episode.
Yo, high key though. Are we getting merch?
So
Yeah, well, when we get merch.
So I need you guys to help me eat some of the costs, but I think we could definitely make some hats for at least
Dude,
ourselves.
Name
I'm
the
down.
price. I want one of those brass knuckle rings that says Savvy Travy.
Oh, I was kind of expecting like,
I
I was kind of going with like a
RSGH
hat or something.
I was thinking like RSGH
Well,
hat.
you
I
guys
want a picture. I want a t-shirt that has a picture of me that's like painted like one of those old fucking like emperor fucking like posters where it's like them riding a horse, but it's just my face and it just says
like
Le
Conk.
Conk
LeConk in like cursive golden letters.
in cursive golden letters. I would fucking die. I would wear that shirt every fucking day. Are
So
you shitting me?
the embroidering fee for this sort of thing is like around $50 each, and then the cost of the shirt. So I would just need everybody would
I want a hat.
I want a hat too,
Yeah.
like an RSGH.
I'll take my hat. I'll take my shirt.
everybody. So we would like divide the embroidering cost by 4, and then like you would just pay for your own shirt.
Or hat.
Or yeah, hat. Yeah. I kind of also want like a Comfort Colors pocket tee, but like whatever.
That's expensive.
Mm.
That's way more expensive. Imagine getting like a long sleeve
What the
one.
fuck is a Comfort
Oh.
Colors pocket tee?
I know what it is.
That's like a frat thing.
It's like a frat shirt. We're not in frat school anymore, kids.
I know what that is though. Those things are soft as fucking shit.
That's why they're called Comfort.
Soft like
Colors.
velvet. All right, kids.
Oh.
All right,
Anyway.
kids.
Okay, so last thing, has anyone seen the new movie on Netflix with Adam Sandler called QB Halloween?
No, but I've actually heard it's really good. It looks kind of cringe, but I heard it's really good.
I watched it the other day, and honestly, it's a great fucking movie. It's fucking hilarious.
You guys keep throwing out these Adam Sandler movies.
Dude,
Because he's
gems.
good.
I also heard he wants to make a cinematic universe with all of his movies.
Yes.
Amazing.
Dude, Billy Madison and Bobby Boucher.
And
fucking
Mr.
people up.
Deeds.
In
Waterboy.
what world does he go? Who is you? No, that's fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger. In what world does he go? Fucking going from a hockey kid to a golf star, and then he also
That's
just
Billy
goes,
Madison.
"I'm gonna come."
That's Billy Madison.
He doesn't say "I'm gonna come" in Billy
You
Madison.
got like Baby
No, but
Daddy.
that's the one where he goes from being a hockey player to a
Was-
golf star.
Was it Daddy Daycare? Is what that movie was called?
Big Daddy? Are you talking about
Big
Big
Daddy?
Daddy. Big Daddy.
You
That's
also
a
got-
great-
Big Daddy
I
is a
think
different one.
One of
guys
his
seen-
best.
Have you
I
guys seen the
wipe my
one?
own ass. I wipe my own ass.
Have you guys seen Click with him?
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
the remote?
Dude, that movie made me
Dude,
bawl.
that version of Adam Sandler would definitely be one of the most powerful versions. Like if they have like a Marvel Cinematic Universe like power scale.
All of Adam Sandler.
Like Travis's fucking like Travis's universe where they have a power scale.
Yeah,
Oh, exactly. The Click one would be like can move time
Holding
anywhere he
his
wants.
fucking remote.
And then like the other one's like dressed up in a Scuba Steve costume. The other one's got his hockey stick.
Mm.
I feel like somebody on Reddit would think that's really funny.
Probably.
Oh,
Reddit,
definitely.
Reddit is a
We need to start posting this on Reddit more.
Reddit more like we have in the past.
Yeah.
We should put it on NSFW GIFs. I feel like that would be a good place for it.
Not safe for work.
It's called porn.
Oh.
I'm not gonna say like and subscribe because we're going to the second part. So,
I thought the second part was before this.
nope.
No, it's after this.
After this,
So
Right.
peace.
cock.
See ya.
Bye.
And
Shout out all the
See ya.
viewers.
Travis
The
is
world-
Wild shit.
Travis just pet his cash. His
His
cat.
Cash.
Travis either just pet his
my
cat.
cash, bro.
Well, I mean, cats are cash money, man. If you're a breeder, you can sell and make that dough.
Are you
Are
guys
you a
cats or
breeder,
dog
Oliver?
people?
Do you have a child living among us right now?
Well,
Is
I
he an
do have
imposter?
I do have a game that's called Among Us, but I don't have a child that's living.
Mhm.
I'm a dog person.
I'm a dog person.
Cringe.
I'm also a
cringe
dog
yourself.
person, but
Everybody in this chat can go cringe themselves.
So I have pros and cons for
You're
it. I feel like for a cat, there's pros because let's say you work like a 9 to 5. The cats are independent, right? They can
yo,
take care of
pro
themselves
pro
the
for
most part.
cats, catnip. They get high as
Yeah, it's-
balls.
Cats be like, she got her own thing. Miss Independent.
well, so that's why I think cats.
You just have to
are
go and pet your cat and
independent.
come back just to say that
Well,
joke.
the whole reason that like I can't really say much. Like I've been around chill cats, but I've never owned one. It's because my mom is allergic to cats, so I've just
Sure.
Dude, you hate to have someone allergic to cats. Honestly, Brandon tried to pull that bullshit. I bought one anyway.
And I hated your cat. I'm just gonna be honest. I just fucking hated your cat.
But you also loved him.
Yeah, he was a good character to have around.
You were like, I hate you. I love you.
Oh my God, Travis with the songs tonight.
you
He
gotta
was
stop.
lit at-
callbacks.
You gotta admit, okay, one thing you gotta admit though is that the cat was really clutch at parties.
Oh,
know?
yeah, no, for
So
sure.
you
always-
until someone tried to feed him alcohol.
Oh boy, yeah. Then they catch my wrath. But like, I'm talking about for like females at a party. If you want them to all just like flock to you, Just like go to your room and grab your cat and be like, look at my cat.
Yeah, just grab her by the cat. That's all you got to do. That's how you get women.
Grab her by,
True.
grab her by
like-
the kitty.
Girls
very
being,
own
girls like
president
being
taught
grabbed
me
by the
that.
cat.
Yo, hiking though, moves at parties is
Looks
just
like
to be
cat.
fun as fuck and just dance.
True. And having a cat in your arms is pretty fucking fun.
That is true. Having a cat is probably a better thing for a party, unless you have like a really adorable dog.
I
This is
wouldn't
the
want to
whole
bring a
reason
cat
I
to
would
a
employ
party.
Travis's top floor hookah area.
So
Because how cool is that? You ever just
Yeah.
at a party and you stumble upon like a hookah den? How often does that happen?
So we would have 2 floors of our house, and on the bottom was like the fucking trap shit. Everybody's down there singing and dancing and like, you know, getting lit with it. Upstairs
Rolling
was
a
the chill
cigarette on a
area.
fucking counter.
Like, you know, everybody that was kind of like social outcasts, but also like people that were just wanting a chill moment would sit upstairs in the hookah area, play a little bit of Smash Bros, you know, talk. I think remember one time we took a sexual quiz, if that makes
One
sense.
time we smoked hookah with my ex-girlfriend of like a year before that and her roommate, and like then there was somebody from your fraternity that joined in, and it's like so many different walks of life just come together in the hookah circle. It
It's
was
crazy what
it
you
made
do
for
when
some
you smoke
amazing
with
nights.
people.
Will, you've been in the hookah circle at our
I have.
old
I
outhouse.
have. I
Yeah.
didn't use it. I didn't use it. I do remember that night though, because it was the first night that I remember meeting Travis as a person.
There
It was
was
when
the
You made it
legend.
before you made it before you were a person.
well, like before I met
Will has
him.
never been a
the
person.
Last time.
I met him in a
Yeah.
past life when he was a
Yeah.
grasshopper.
No, but it was one kid, the guy that was trying to get me into the fraternity. He was like, "Dude, come on, we're gonna have a party tonight. It's at Brandon's place." And I'm like, "An after party?" I'm like, "Okay." So I drive over there, and it's Brandon, and of course I say hi. And this is before I even thought about being in the fraternity. And
Oh damn.
I
This
met
is
him
bringing up
there, and then he
recesses
was.
of my
Then he
memories.
introduced Travis, and Travis was just sitting on the computer. I feel like you were playing Minecraft or
I might have
something.
been playing. I was probably playing League of Legends at that point.
Yes,
This
sir.
was like 2 years ago, so probably. But we were also in a Minecraft stage at one point, if you remember that, where I was building Vault #1. That was
I
pretty
think
dope.
most people, like most gamers, I would say, have about 6 months of playing other games, and then you go through like a 2-month Minecraft phase. You
Every
get
time.
bored of it. You beat the Ender Dragon. The guys you were playing with stop playing and start playing other games, and you just get bored because you're the only one on the server. Whatever. You're only on the Minecraft kick for like 2 months max. Then you're back to other games for
I've-
like 6 months to a year. Then you're back on a Minecraft kick. Honestly, I'm kind of feeling a Minecraft kick coming on right now. Ever since they announced Steve for Smash Bros.
I have never played Minecraft in my life, and I don't wish to.
I'll
Dude,
admit it,
I
I
think a
have.
computer could run it, Ali. You should so
Oh,
play
I
it.
definitely
I
can.
think
run
It's
it.
very
like-
calming.
I
I'll
think
say
it's
that.
Okay, no, I thought the same thing that you
about it.
did. You know, what is this bullshit that I see on my screen? What are these blocks? What is it? What is this cringe that is following around the
talking to
community?
me?
But you look at things that are cringe, but everybody loves, and there's a reason for it. Rick and Morty, for example. There's a cringe-ass fan base that ruins it for everybody, and
Oh
it
my
turns a lot of
God,
people
yeah.
off. But in Minecraft is the same way. How much dedicated wham in a server? Like that type of shit. Like little kids with their Minecraft swords. It's cringe.
Creeper.
But listen, your first Minecraft experience, you'll be like, this is fucking stupid. 10 minutes in, you're like, I'm building this house. What is the meaning? And then you go a little
But once
deeper.
you start like
and
you start
deeper.
figuring out some recipes for like some tools, then you start figuring out a couple like weapons, and you're like, oh my god, I'm actually like getting the hang of this. And it's through that learning. The more you learn, the more fun the game is.
Yep.
Because there's always a new like thing you didn't know. Like I bet there's so much I still don't know about the game. I still don't know the first thing about making like redstone contraptions and shit.
And the thing
Yeah.
about like Minecraft is you can literally create anything in your mind that's imaginable. On redstone is this little red dust that is essentially like electricity,
wire.
and there's different ways to use it. But you can quite literally make a computer out of redstone.
People have done it. Connor Logic made a working calculator with Redstone, like a,
Yeah.
actually like a
Wild.
graphing calculator.
Now this is
And then you
not the
get-
level you'll be at.
And then you get the architects, the people that love making things out of nothing. These people,
Oh yeah,
you see
like
you
oh
see
my
what-
god, the exact 1-to-1 replica of Middle Earth.
exactly.
That's the thing. Have you joined that server yet?
No, but I
No.
watched
It's
a
quite
YouTube,
impressive.
I watched a YouTube video of like a flyover
But you
of
see
like
what
the whole
like these
thing.
people can do architecturally wise too. You see people recreating like monuments or worldly objects or
Nah,
Mhm.
dude.
Like, stuff like
Going
that.
through Minas
It's
Tirith, like I'm
crazy.
a fucking dweeb when it comes to Lord of the Rings. Like I know a lot of the lore. Like,
Oh,
you know,
the first thing I did was dive into the mines of Moria. Let's go.
dude, the Mines of Moria were fucking dope as shit. But Minas Tirith, seeing the White City, the fucking oh my, I nutted. I really did. People are nuts. I don't understand how you dedicate yourself.
Yeah,
To
but
something
no, Will,
and
the
have that much
replicas
skill.
too, like the entire like New York City map that was built. Like somebody did like a 1-to-1 replica of New York City.
They're doing a 1-to-1 replica of the world, by the way.
That's fucking nutty.
no fucking way.
Have they done like the Death Star? That'd be cool. I don't know how you'd even do a 1-to-1 replica of the Death Star because the full like schematics were never shown, but
Do you think that's like a thing that they can find? Because I know what they've done with Minas Tirith is like not everything has been shown in the movies. So what they've done is taken descriptions and the movies and
oh, I'm
comic books
sure
and
you
shit.
could find enough like
Positively, yeah.
scattered information to build an entire
people
picture of what
dig.
the Death Star would have looked like.
They
Yeah.
got to do their research. They have to.
But yeah, so Oliver, I think we should get into Minecraft.
You guys
I'm down to get into Minecraft, boys.
You guys appreciate someone who's not going to change the mind on the topic.
I don't think you'll understand how much fun this game actually is.
I think
It's
that
actually
you don't
really
understand.
fun.
I
It's
think that
really
you don't
calming.
understand that I don't want to get the game.
Why? I will buy it for you.
I appreciate the kind gesture, but I don't want
I
your
will
money.
buy it for you and we will
Mine-
play.
His mind has been already made up by the cringe
Yeah.
cringe Minecraft fan base.
Are you really gonna let cringe dictate your life?
I have never been into the game, and I don't want to.
Okay, so what's your reasoning as to why not wanting to play it?
Yeah.
I don't think it's fun.
Why not even give it
Why
a
don't you
chance
think
though?
it's
How can
fun,
you
though?
say it's not fun?
It's
having
like
not played it?
eating
It-
not
exactly.
liking broccoli and you've never tried broccoli before.
Exactly.
It would be fun if it was free, maybe, and if I
It's
actually
literally free. I'm buying it for you.
I'll
It's
tell
not
you, it's
free.
fun with friends.
It's not
It's fun with
free.
friends.
I don't want the game. You don't have to buy it for me. I don't want it. But I
I'm gonna
appreciate
play
you guys
in
all.
VR, and
asking
you're
me
gonna
Oh my
about
play it in
God.
regular. And
I
gonna dry
appreciate
hump
you
you.
guys all asking me about
Yeah,
it.
what
but
if
I
you
don't
played
want it.
one of our versions of it? Just played it.
I'm okay. I appreciate the gesture though.
You're nuts, man.
Crazy.
no, because I know exactly what's gonna happen. As soon as we get this game for him, he's gonna be like, "Bro, I just found some diamonds, bro. Holy
He's
shit!"
gonna be addicted.
No,
For sure.
I'm not.
Bro, yes, he would.
For
he
sure.
totally would.
No.
I can actually
Fucking
not
honeybee.
find a great picture of like the schematics of the Death Star.
How about this?
This is probably the closest.
Oh,
I don't get the game, and that's my final decision.
no,
Ooh.
no.
He really gave us hope.
Sack of shit.
How about that one?
No, sorry.
I'll pass, he
Yeah.
said.
Seriously.
You're a piece
All
of
right,
shit.
fair enough.
What else
Oliver.
is going
You're
on?
Fucking hard-headed.
Oliver's a
Not
cunt.
hard head. I just don't like the game.
What else is going on? Trump's recovered from COVID now.
He has recovered.
Yeah, he's
Last
having.
week we were focused on him having it. Now
When is
he's
that debate?
apparently
Isn't
like
that debate
cured.
tonight?
Are they still?
I hope
I'm
not.
not even caught up with that shit.
I
Actually,
don't think so.
last I heard, they wanted to do a virtual debate, and then Trump refused to do a virtual debate because he said it would be a waste of his time.
I mean,
God
He needed to send
dang.
he needed to send some tweets in that blog.
So
watch,
Oliver
like-
and I tried to do a virtual debate with our downstairs neighbors, and if you guys don't know what's been going
my
on with that shit,
God, dude, I'm gonna.
so our downstairs neighbors aren't fans of us, and we know this because we've gotten 2 noise complaints on some utter bullshit.
Oh, you got a second one? Damn, I haven't even heard about this.
Yeah,
So-
Hold up.
One night we have like
don't let them hear you.
we have like these girls over. It's like Oliver's girlfriend and one of her friends, and we're just like getting litty. We're playing beer pong, and all of a sudden,
that's not the day.
no. Let's just hold on. Listen. So we're getting rowdy. Like I'm literally screaming because I'm belligerent off my ass. Not one noise complaint.
Yeah,
so we go to bed early one night. Like I'm in bed at like 10 p.m. or some bullshit like this.
Last Tuesday.
And we wake up and we receive an email from the people that own these apartments, and are like, "Hey, we heard yelling, screaming, and scratching of moving furniture from the times of 11 to 3 a.m."
And we weren't even awake.
So we
went to sleep at like 10.
I send them like an email saying, "That's weird. You know, we weren't even up at that time. Like, I'm sorry. I don't want to like upset anybody, but that just doesn't happen." No response. This bitch doesn't even fucking respond to me at all.
The audacity.
This person is a fuck.
Harry Potter. And
The second time,
audacity of this bitch.
I have my girlfriend over. You know, we're getting a little saucy. My bed is not the most stable of beds.
Take it from the guy who has lived next to him for a long time. It's creaky as fuck, man. It's creaky as fuck.
It's creaky as fuck. And I hear some banging from under us, because I assume they use like a broom or some shit to bang the ceiling. And so then we immediately stop fricking. We stop. Like, I literally took 2 Blue Chews that night. 2, not just 1.
So you were just sitting there with a rager.
Dude, I literally was like sitting there with my hard ass fucking dick watching some like TV shows, and I'm just like, it won't go away. It won't go
Your
away.
balls are just navy blue.
God.
So we stop immediately afterwards, and it wasn't even that late. This bitch throws us another noise complaint, and then the people that own the place are like,
on your way out.
"If you have another noise complaint, we might terminate your lease."
Yeah.
So we're like, "Bitch, what the fuck?" We're
Insane that they haven't even come and talked to you face to face.
Oh, hang on. It
and
gets
let you
worse.
explain the
gets-
situation.
So
it gets
we're-
worse. Hang on.
We're
hang on.
proactive citizens of the community. Okay. Oliver and I are like, listen, so we're going to go to the main hub of this community and go to the community center because there's somebody there Monday through Saturday. So Saturday we go. She's like, "Hey guys, you know what's going on?" And we're like, "Hey, we've got 2 noise complaints." And she's like, "I know, I'm the one that filed them." And then she immediately like she looks like she's defensive.
Zero help. Literally zero help.
So we're like, "Hey, I just want to understand what's going on." And she's like, "Well, there was 2 noise complaints, and yeah." And I'm like,
and I filed them.
Dude, this lady was a zero help. Zero.
So we were like, "Yeah, we know. I sent you an email." And she's like, "Yeah, I read the email." I was like, "Okay."
But she didn't respond.
Thinking about
She
responding to
didn't
that, then, bud?
Yeah, seriously.
So then she's like, "Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set up a Zoom call with you and your neighbor. But I need to talk to the community manager first, so I'm going to get back to you on Tuesday." She gets back to us on Tuesday, and she's like, "Well, your neighbor denied the phone call, and here are the rules and regulations of this community. Have a nice day."
Yeah.
So that's where we stand.
Basically, if the neighbor's a total dickhead, which they are in this situation, and denies the Zoom call,
So this
you just get to get terminated on your next
Bro,
noise
hang
complaint.
on. So this is why this is
Dumb
so
bitches.
irritating to me, because I think I'm more pissed about this than Brandon is. Based on, I don't know, that's just me personally. I'm very pissed about this whole situation. I'm
Give us your
pissed.
opinion, my guy. Come on.
So,
Oliver's gonna go down and boo-foo your neighbor.
Oh,
If this happens to be
dude.
noise
So-
complaint.
Because 4 years of wrestling are about to pay off.
this is my whole overview of the whole thing. First noise complaint. All right, total BS. We weren't even awake. Like I instantly after we got that, I was like, all right, maybe they got the wrong.
You have an absolute right to be pissed.
Okay, so I was like, all right, maybe they got the wrong apartment number. We weren't even awake at that time that they reported. Got the second noise complaint. Second noise complaint, I think is valid. Second noise complaint because we did have people over here and we were
It's
up
got a
till
creaker. All right, I'll give
yeah,
it that.
yeah.
I'll
So
give
I
it
think
that one, but you should be at 1 strike.
oh,
right now. You
that's
should
what
be
I
at 1 strike.
exactly. So
I can't
when we
help
had
it. I
this
have a hard
meeting-
dick. Okay, fuck.
So when we had this meeting with this girl at the hub or whatever, the office center, I told her, I was like, like the first complaint that they reported on us that happened earlier in the week, we weren't even awake during that time. This is what she tells us. This is what she says to me. Oh, well, maybe they got the time wrong. I was like, oh my God. She basically just told me, well, they still reported it. That's basically what she told us.
Yeah, so like you should just start calling. Just call 2 false reports on them, and then they'll be blown away too, and use that to blackmail them. Problem solved.
So
So this is what we're thinking. I mean, I want to email this girl back and be like, thanks for like helping us out through this or whatever. Can I have the property manager's contact information? Because she doesn't know anything.
Yeah, dude,
Like,
you got to talk to the man. You got to
Yeah.
befriend the man. You ever watch
Yeah.
Workaholics?
I've heard
Yeah.
of it. I've seen some
You know
of
how
it.
they
Great
were
show.
like, you know how they were friends with their landlord,
Yeah.
and he was like, and he was trying to get them to pay the rent because it was overdue, and he's like, and don't just invite me over to do Family Guy impressions this time.
Yeah. So I have.
You just gotta befriend the man.
Yeah. So I want to set up some type of something with the property manager and be like,
You got to at that
yeah,
point.
yeah. Because
You
at
have
this
to.
point, it's like when she emailed us and said they don't want to talk to us. It's basically like we called their bluff and they don't have anything to back it up because they know it's BS. If they didn't have anything to lose, why would they not take the call?
Yeah, and it
Do they
sounds
wanna
like they're
keep recording
beating.
us every day.
It sounds like
Like-
he's beating his wife downstairs every single night. Like I hear them arguing all the time, and then you hear like banging on the ceiling. So you're just like, this
He
cunt.
farted and his dog died.
Yeah. So like if like that's why like we talk to this dude like the property manager, you can be like, so what's your definition of like excessive noise? And if he says if he says anything after the hours of 8 o'clock, I'm gonna be like, all right, cool. I'm gonna report our downstairs neighbors every day. Then just letting you know.
Yes, dude.
Yeah, that's literally what I'm gonna
Please,
tell
you
him. If
gotta-
he says that. Yeah.
In situations like this, when you're just getting totally bullshitted, I think you should fight fire with
Oh,
fire.
and
I don't think
Brandon.
that's always not the
I
advice.
see. The thing about that is, I don't really want to. I want to like see what we can do first because if they see that we're trying to take initiative to figure this out and solve it, unlike our neighbors downstairs who have
Yeah.
reported us.
How are you going to deny a Zoom call? That literally takes no
Well,
effort on your part.
and
Open
also-
your
And that
laptop.
makes it seem like you're lying.
Oh, and also like if they try to terminate us, I'm probably gonna sue because you can't just like take someone's word for it and then when we try to figure out the situation, they deny us.
Seriously, this is like fucking middle school.
Then
Where
then
every
like,
single
yeah.
time there was a lie about you, it's because someone believed the first thing they heard and like refused to believe
Yeah.
anything else. It's
Well,
fucking bullshit.
Yeah, because like if they don't want to talk to us every time a noise complaint happens, then don't make the noise complaint. Don't report it.
Or call the cops. So at least there's proof.
Yeah, they don't have any proof.
Actually having the Zoom call with these people would have been such great content though.
They really should have.
The recount of that, I wonder what would
Oh
have
my
happened
god.
on this
Yeah.
resolve.
I wanna know what they look like.
No, that would have been so. If we ever do get them on a Zoom call, we have to fucking record it and troll the shit out of them. We have to, and then just play
my
like
God.
highlights of it in the show.
That'd be really messed
You have
up.
to,
Yeah,
like,
I'm
blur
hearing
their
lots of
faces, though.
squeaking upstairs. Yes, because I'm fucking your mom, bitch.
I don't think you can record people without their consent.
I can do what the fuck I want.
Bad. They put in noise complaints without you guys' consent.
I guess that's true. Well, my thing too is like she said that they have the right to terminate at least if we get more noise complaints, so we don't have a chance to just say our side of the story. It's
Yeah,
when noise
dude, this
complaints
is like an
back.
obvious case of targeting. Two
Yeah.
noise complaints from the same person, like targeting, puppy guarding. Come on. If we're gonna act like we're in middle school, let's fucking have
Yeah,
playground rules,
dude.
man.
Like obviously the dude below us is way older than us. Like, yeah, like I like if someone was doing that to me where I like reported them and they wanted to talk to like myself and Brandon about it, I'd probably be like at first, no, I don't want to because they're being annoying. But if that's happening, wouldn't you like to know why you're getting noise complaints so you can stop reporting noise complaints? Like,
Yeah.
isn't this something
Another
easier
thing you could do in addition to talking to the property manager is go down there and knock on their door and see who answers and see if they want to talk about the fucking situation.
That's true.
At
See,
hand.
the problem is if it's some old cunt, then like, we can kind of bully them a little bit. Be like, hey, how's it going? Like,
Then you just
there's a
kill 'em.
problem here. Yeah. And is there a fucking problem? And Oliver comes in, fucking wrestles him down. Full
Tight white
Nelsons.
t-shirt on. He's got a singlet on.
The tearaway pants.
What are you doing? Oh, stop it. Oh.
It's like when
Stop it.
Donald
I'm
Trump
a virgin.
tackles Vince McMahon. Donald Trump!
Oliver.
Donald Trump!
Oliver.
Oliver Wickeser!
Oh my God.
But the problem is, but what if he's like some big cunt? He's like 300 pounds of fucking
True,
McDonald's
that would
and
be my
Wendy's.
only concern with that. That'd be my only concern with that. I'd
Yeah.
probably bring a gun and put it in my back pocket.
I'd pull up and I pull out my back pocket.
Travis is willing to commit murder.
I'm willing to threaten it.
You better get off my
You're
property.
right. You're right. Travis would freaking threaten it, but then Jess would get mad enough that Travis isn't doing anything, so then she'll end up committing it.
Basically.
Yeah, she watches a lot of fucking murder shows. Like she's
she
definitely gonna
would
be
know
the one
what
that's
the
gonna
fuck to
murder
do.
somebody.
She knows how to get away with it.
She knows how to get away with it. That is a positive.
And she's a strong girl too. She played rugby. Like she could beat
Yeah.
anybody's ass.
True. She
Slam
bodied
him, slam
Oliver's
him
ass one night when they were drunk. I remember.
Not happen.
What? Tell me the story.
What?
Tell me the story.
Jess and I never went at it. Literally,
You
you just
raised-
made that up.
You raced.
Oh, so you're changing your story already. So which is Travis?
It was a foot race. All right. I exaggerated.
Travis, I need to talk to your community manager.
Mhm.
Give me a note.
I'm suing you for misrepresentation, sir.
Okay. Oliver's acting like a real Karen right
You
now.
did race though, and you did lose, Oliver.
I don't know if we raced.
100%.
Okay.
I just don't think they can kick us to the cold like that. Like, isn't there laws against kicking people out during COVID?
Yeah, no, there's no way this happens. There's no way
I
this
don't
happens because you guys are going to fight it tooth and nail. You're going to be like Donald Trump and not leave the White House.
And if we somehow get kicked out, I'm taking a solid dump in the middle of the living room.
They're like, technically, Brandyn and Oliver have been impeached, but they're still there.
What if I fight it? Yeah, man, a lot of weird shit in politics, but I haven't really been paying attention to politics recently, to be honest.
Like, I didn't care about the VP debate at all.
I know white people aren't allowed to say this, but I'm like just not looking at social media right now.
Why are white people not allowed?
You're
to say
not
that?
allowed to not
Because
participate.
if you're not taking a stance, you're racist.
Yep.
By the way.
Oh, okay.
No, I've had that logic expressed to me by a person who used to be very dear to me, and it was like, so I have the freedom to choose whether or not I want to be involved in politics or not, and because I've taken the stance to not, I'm a bad person, and apparently so.
Because of the color of your skin, yes. Isn't that crazy? That's not racist. though.
Wild.
I'm sorry.
That's not racist, though. By the way.
That's
No, it just makes no sense to me. Like, let me focus on what I want to focus on. Like, I don't want to put all my bandwidth into something that literally causes me fucking anxiety. Like, if I had to pay attention to everything that was going on in today's world, I'd fucking lose my brain. I'd lose it.
Yeah. Nobody can
Yeah.
convince me that I am obligated to do
care about-
anything. To
Yeah.
literally do anything. I'm an autonomous human being with free will.
Yeah,
So
do my own thing. I'm motivated by myself.
there you go.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
true.
what I am doing at any moment is exactly what I want to be doing.
Exactly.
Don't fucking
100%.
get it wrong.
Except for
Exactly.
work.
You gotta live it up while you're young.
Work to an extent. Because
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'm earning money.
I know I'm making money. Yeah.
I'm making money so that way on my off days I can do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Yeah,
Or I can do whatever the fuck I want to do after work.
I've
You
been
get
on that
like a
fucking grind, bro.
respect. Yeah, you get like a respect for work. It's like
Exactly.
when you have the time off, when you have like the Saturday and Sunday, when you get off in the evening, you're like, man, I earned this relaxation time because I like
Exactly.
did something today.
It's true.
Exactly.
So if you work, 10-hour shifts.
Yeah, like some people in this chat.
Yeah. It's insane.
Chat?
Respond, chat. No, just kidding.
Chat
Nah, like that. I feel like getting into the grind of like the real world, and there's a lot of pressures that are being put on me. Like there's a literal business, like part of the success of this business that I'm a part of is like on my shoulders, and it's been a grind because I know that if I fuck up, I will lose my job. And it's pretty intense, but I'm loving the challenge. It's been crazy.
The pressure feels good, bro. I'm feeling that too because like over time at my job, I've gotten like more and more permissions and more access to certain things. And so I have like the power to literally like delete people from our employee database and like erase all of their data and shit. And I like,
What kind of damage could you do hypothetically?
I could do all of the damage.
Yeah.
I could
Charles,
literally,
what does that
I could
mean?
literally like, I could make it so that I could be the only one that could work that day. I could lock everyone out of their computers.
That'd be a
Until
dick
they like
move.
figure it out like 32 minutes later, like, Travis, what the fuck? Why did you do that?
Yeah, exactly. I like wouldn't. I never would because like that would be stupid and I would definitely get fired as well. But it's like to know you have that ability, it's probably like the guy holding the key to one of the keys to the nukes, you know? There's probably
Yeah.
like in the movies,
on the
there's
same
like
level
two
for
guys
sure.
with keys, and only if they both put their keys in and turn them will the nukes fire. Imagine being like one of the guys holding the key. That's probably so much pressure. There's probably two guys. Well, number one for security reasons, but number two because like imagine being if it was only one and you were the guy that hold the one key to launching the nukes. Imagine how much pressure that would be on one person.
And like that one time that you have to actually launch the nukes, you're like taking a shit, so you have to like get up mid shit, poop falling out of your ass, and like
there's probably a toilet like right there. He probably just sits by. I imagine he just like sits by the button all day
There's an
and all
outhouse.
night.
There's an outhouse right there.
There's literally just a toilet sitting next to him.
he's got a nice leather chair with like a little lid.
Yeah, you can just flip it up. Honestly, that's called a gamer chair.
That's called a fuck it chair.
I'd fuck that chair.
That's called a gamer chair. You can just sit in it all weekend.
That's gonna be one of my next good purchases is a better chair. Because the chair that I'm on, I really kind of fucking hate.
Dude, my chair is ass. I have to use this pillow to even. My back hurts like a total bitch if I don't use this pillow.
You ignorant slut.
You fucking normie.
I know, right? It's actually Jess's, but I stole it.
Dude, I recently just got this chair. Oliver sat in it. I think I've gotten the Oliver sign of approval, which doesn't mean much because he doesn't like Minecraft, even though has never played it before. But you know,
Okay.
Weird
I'm gonna
pretend
chair.
that
go
doesn't
off
exist.
tonight and play Minecraft.
Okay, you do that. Once I get off this podcast, I'm going to sleep.
yeah, I'm going to bed too. I'm gonna take a shit, then go to bed. But
Yeah, TBH. My fault. My fault. We started the show late tonight.
you
My fault.
son of a bitch. But I got this. Like, my mom gave me $200 for like a congratulations on the job. She's like, go get yourself a new chair. That chair is a piece of shit. So I was like, product of Travis's cat, by the way. I'm just calling everybody out tonight, by the way.
It's all right. I fed him earlier, so we're good.
you're how many times did you pet him?
Like
Twice.
4 or 5.
4 or 5 times?
No, I thought it was at least 6 or 7.
Haven't gotten there yet. I might pet him 1 or 2 more times. Actually, you guys make me want to pet him right now. All right.
While I talk
this a
about my
new
chair, $200 for this bad boy.
So
Worth
that's
a
a new
purchase.
chair. What'd you do with the old one? Gave it to Oliver?
No, I tossed it.
No, I
I already
tossed that
have
bitch.
one. I have one. I'm sitting
You
on
should
it.
have saved it for me.
That's true. We didn't think about it. I guess we could have.
Oh, I'm gonna go to
It's
the
all right.
dump. I'm gonna go to the
That's
dump.
on my list, bro. That's on my list. Is getting myself a new chair too.
That one
Same
was beat
here.
up. That way, at least
You have
it's
to
what
mute your
can
mic while
do
you're playing.
something like-
While you're petting your cat there, Trav.
Yeah, he purrs too loud.
I mean, Trav, you can buy a chair that you actually like want. That's
I
brand new. So
might go like
brand new
true
beat up.
chair for the DX Racer.
No,
Oh,
don't
what?
get yourself a DX Racer.
Well,
That's
what the
like
fuck should I get?
Get yourself.
that's like getting an Alienware desktop. It's like looks like the cool and flashy thing on the surface level, but really it's kind of shitty.
The chairs
Get
are even
yourself, like,
ergonomic, and I'm not saying
a
that my
low-key
$200
good
chair
chair.
is, but just get yourself like a cheap office chair until you have a good enough job to where you can afford a nice ergonomic chair.
Nice. That was English.
Well, essentially, like what matters about a chair is like the padding on the bottom. It can't. It should be able to support your weight, as well as the curvature of your spine while you're sitting on it. So, right now, like if I sit all the way back, does this support the lower part of your back? Does it support the upper part of your back? And this one obviously doesn't because it's a $200 chair. But if you spend like $800, you can get yourself a really nice chair.
Too much money on a chair.
When you're feeling bougie as fuck, that's definitely not too much.
$800.
800 bones.
You buy a car for $800.
Yeah, shit, car.
You can still buy a car. That's better than a freaking chair that people just leave outside by their house to be picked up by the trash. And you could just steal off the street.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't see what's wrong with just buying office chairs for like your whole life. I don't think you ever need to go for the whole ergonomic gamer chair unless you're like a streamer or like a pro player.
Well, if you think about it, like
Right.
people like us. Okay, so I don't know why my overlay is just gone all of a sudden, but you know we're working here. We're gonna keep going. Yeah, man. If you think about how much you sit on the chair, how many hours per day would you average it out?
I guess since I work from home, it's a little different because it kind of is like a streamer sitting in his chair all day.
Right. I know once I get into the new place that I'm going to, I'll probably be in that office probably like 8 hours a day.
Where are you going, Will?
Moving in with one of my best friends. And
Oh yeah,
his
did he not
girlfriend.
fill you in on his moving prospects yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, where are you going?
So one of my best friends from high school, him and his girlfriend, just purchased a house,
Where?
in the town that I went to high school in. I don't want to dox myself, but I guess we already have. Haven't
No,
we?
don't.
Don't do it!
Don't
Don't
do
do
it.
it!
No, Johnny, don't do it.
No, Johnny, don't do it!
In.
West Virginia.
Okay.
I'm in. Oh,
Alabama.
yeah. So they purchased the house, and they talked to me about the pricing. They talked to me about everything. It was really good. I'd still be saving money and paying off student loans with it, just by working at Boost. Because right now, what really fucking sucks about trying to find a job in my field of study, it fucking sucks. It's completely absent. They don't exist.
Yeah,
You
the
got one
job
of those
prospects of a
degrees.
history major is
You have like
you though.
paths you can go. 2 paths. You can go like a park ranger or a history professor.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Or a historian, which isn't even a real job.
It really isn't.
Not
Freelance yourself on all this shit.
Yeah, you could just like declare yourself a historian right now. Go.
Yeah,
Okay, here's what I'm saying. I got yelled at for trying to input my ideas on you, but I really think that you have a personality and passion in history to make fucking YouTube videos, brother. You literally just make slideshows in Premiere, talk about obscure subjects. You know how to do the research.
Yeah, dude. What was
there's-
like the drunk history guy doing before he did drunk history?
Well,
Yeah,
it doesn't have to even go that far. Down the rabbit hole, this kid literally what he does is he finds obscure topics to talk about. For example,
And you fucking more than history, you love your obscure history.
you love your obscure
I
history.
do.
He
do.
talked
I really
about
do.
the hurdy-gurdy, for example, which is the history of this instrument. But what it turned out to be was like this insane history of this instrument because it was developed by crazy people. Or if you talk about Chris Chan, the kid that developed Sonic Chew, nutted inside of a jar and also harassed lots of women, he goes down these like crazy characters, and it's interesting. And I think and his editing is in the form of he talks over a blank screen, he puts pictures on the screen, and then anytime that he's referencing text, he'll put that on the screen.
Chris
all you would
Chan,
have to
though,
do.
honestly, made great content. Didn't he do Tails Gets Trolled?
I don't know.
Never heard of it.
Have you read that? Oh my god.
But see, I would see
guys have
myself
to
as
read
being
this
someone
comic.
that would be like a little bit more confident about it. I would see myself as like I would have like it would be a video camera on me, but like I would be in a certain room or I'd be like in a certain setup, like just sitting in front of a desk. Like one of my favorite things is this guy called Loxton on YouTube. Loxton and Noggin. And what he does is he takes like history or scientific routes about Pokemon, about just games, about anything, but mainly Pokemon lore. And I fucking love it because he just dives deep into like mythology or science or something like that. And it's fucking great. And so I wanted to do something like that because it's just him sitting in a room. And then he has like pictures that like go beside him of like his references and what he's talking about. I want to do that.
Yeah, dude, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Things like that where you can really nerd out. And a big category on YouTube right now is documentaries, just amateur documentaries that people are making. Things just explaining topics that are interesting.
It's true.
I really think that you'd kill it, bro.
I feel like I might start that once I move into the new place. I'll
You
definitely
should.
try to start that.
Learn and you
Yeah,
know you always have me as a reference anytime that you need anything regarding
course.
content creation.
I
But
have everybody.
you know, that's where you start. You know, these people that are on like the History Channel, for example, going out and pitching these shows, this is where you start. You need to develop some sort of content. You need to develop a voice. You need to develop your own style first by emulating other people and what they do and making it your own. And that takes time, and it's a skill. You know, you got to put in your 10,000 hours first. But
Right.
just hop in, brother. You've got the personality and you've got the research ability. I really think you can make it happen.
Definitely.
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
That's another thing, man. Documentaries have become so cool and mainstream recently.
It really
The past
has.
couple of years.
Like before, like I'll be honest, I did watch documentaries before like they got huge. But dude, once Netflix and Hulu and all these streaming companies
It's
came
come
in,
with these streaming services because when you have access to everything, when you've watched everything, I bet documentaries became cool because one day somebody watched all the good movies and TV shows on Netflix and they're like, oh man, I'll go to this fucking documentaries category. This is the only place where I haven't watched everything. And then they started watching documentaries like, oh, this shit's pretty good.
Well,
And we had shit like Tiger King.
dude, Tiger King, the Ted Bundy tapes.
Yeah.
oh my God, Ted Bundy tapes was so good,
Supersize
The
Me.
Ted Bundy tapes were
Food
so
Incorporated.
fucking good.
dude.
Ted Bundy
But like
tapes were so
I would
good.
like documentaries. I remember back in school, like the night before, I would fucking puke, and I'd be like, "Mom, I puked," and she'd be like, "You're staying home from school tomorrow." Be like, lit. So all day, what I would do is just watch daytime TV, and what that consisted of was the History Channel and documentaries.
bro.
Oh, dude, I was
Dude,
all
like,
The History
I was up in
Channel
that Merv
is
Griffin's
so.
Crosswords, Mari, Family Feud.
Yeah,
The History Channel is
That
so
was all about-
awkward. The History Channel is so awkward because during the day it has very educational documentaries that are like very well scripted, like very well diverse in their subject matter, and then you get to like late night History Channel and like the memes are absolutely true. It gets fucking wild.
Yeah. Have you guys ever seen? Have you guys ever
Yeah.
seen How It's Made?
yes.
That
Fire.
shit. I would put that on if I could not fall asleep at night.
Have you seen
I
the
would
Plumbus episode?
Yes.
Cringe fan base.
Ah!
Never heard of it. But all right.
Bro, How It's Made was a
Take the
great fucking
schleem.
show. It's very chill.
Yeah, the guy's smooth.
It was really satisfying.
I got
Like,
back into Good Eats too.
I especially remember the How It's Made the donut episode
Yes.
with the glaze thing that just goes over top them. Oh my god!
Yeah.
So
was so
what I liked about that
satisfying.
show was like back in 2008, you know, I'd watch it as a little kid, and they'd like describe everyday items. You know, how do you make fake plants? How do they make Pringles? And you would get into it, and you would see these things that you can relate to. But now they do just the most obscure shit, like how to make. I can't even remember the one it was like these huge ass tents for venues. And I'm like, how can I fucking relate to that? I've never thought, how do I make these big ass tents?
When in your life would you ever need to make that? Like, I would need to make a donut once in my life, you know?
Yeah.
It used to be so relatable as a kid. They used to make so many cool things back there.
I feel
But
like as
then-
a kid, you like always were so like fascinated by how something was made too. Like, I
There
don't know
was also
about
so
you
many
guys, but
cool shows as a
I
kid
was always
too.
like taking my toys apart and shit.
Like I remember also watching MythBusters as a kid. MythBusters was the shit.
Yeah, that guy recently passed away.
Dude, things from your
Yeah.
childhood. I plugged in my GameCube the other day because
Let's go.
I gave my Wii to my sister, and I decided I wanted to play some Spider-Man 2, so I plugged in my GameCube. Have not plugged this thing in easily 12 years.
Damn.
And
Works.
fucking I turn it on, it's I'm like, oh my god.
Did
It
you like
fucking
go
worked.
through your memory card where you see your saved
Oh yeah,
games?
dude. Yeah, dude. Turns out I actually have a Spider-Man save file that I started 2 years ago when we still lived at Old Sandpiper. So I popped that in. I've been fucking continuing from my save. I ordered Simpsons Hit and Run off Amazon.
Let's go.
Guess how much that shit costs?
Isn't
Probably
it like
$60.
It was $50 for a used copy in good condition.
Oh
Yep.
my god.
Yep.
A new copy is $120.
You're better off just doing
Oh,
emulator for sure.
I couldn't get it to work. That's half of what I was doing all weekend while I was MIA. I was literally trying to get fucking Simpsons Hit and Run to work all weekend. This is why I busted out the GameCube in the first place, because I ended up just fucking biting the bullet and ordering a used copy for $50 off Amazon because I can't get the fucking torrent to work.
Why is that game so fire?
Dude, that game
I
is so
don't know.
funny.
I just have the biggest urge to play it that I can't explain.
Okay, so the game is
Like no other
literally
game is gonna satisfy me. It's
So the-
GTA Simpsons.
yeah, I was getting ready to say that's basically what this game is. It's GTA Simpsons, and it has all the greatest Simpsons characters. You get to play as Homer, Lisa, Marge, Bart,
Yeah,
like,
as you
all that
progress
shit.
through the story, you play as different characters.
and
in
it's
different
one
open world
huge
maps.
plot line too. It's
Yeah,
one
it's like a
huge
conspiracy
plot line.
theory, dude. It's a conspiracy plot line, which is like
It's
ripping
fucking
right in my
fire.
ear.
God, you guys are so nerds right now.
Dude, it's such a
How
good
to play this game.
game.
This is crazy conspiracy.
It
But
really
it's The
is.
Simpsons.
Let's call it a conspiracy.
No, and people stand that game so hard, and I've never really played it. It was the GTA for kids that weren't allowed to play GTA.
But like, it captures the Simpsons world so well. That's what's the best
It
part
really
about it.
does.
It's not GTA Simpsons. That's just
It's like an
scratching
episode.
the surface.
It's
It
like
has
you're
its own
playing through an
beautiful-
episode of The Simpsons.
Exactly. It has its own beautiful, like, Simpsons like ring to it that just fucking fits perfectly. It's the most faithful Simpsons game that was ever made.
Really,
Road
it
Rage
really
was
was.
pretty good, but you couldn't
And
get out of
the
your car.
Simpsons game itself is actually really good.
Have not played that one, admittedly, but Hit and Run is. It was worth the $50. I'd pay 100.
I might get the Simpsons game.
We go down this fucking conversation. We definitely recycle conversations every time that we do
Of
this, but
course.
like, dude, the first Spider-Man, I remember that level, and like, the floor wasn't even the floor at that point. It was just like this light that would shine down from the ground, and then you would go from building to building, beating up bad guys.
Do you remember when that cutscene from the Spider-Man game resurfaced with the woman tied up? And like,
I'm gonna die.
It's supposed to be one of those quick time sequences where you press the button and he like didn't press the button, so Spider-Man just flops into the fucking burning pile.
Oh, yeah, dude.
He's like,
We're all going to die, and then the fucking bomb just goes off.
He just flattens.
oh, fucking hilarious meme.
Great game though. Great game.
Great game.
Spider-Man 2 was better though.
Old games are
Yep.
great.
What was the one with Doc Ock in it? Was that 3 or 2?
Spider-Man 2. That was 2. That was 2.
Yeah.
That one was
Spider-Man
good.
3 was actually ass, but I
all
still
the
played
old
it because I was obsessed with
Better
it.
than all the new ones. Like the old games, you had Spyro, you had Pac-Man.
No, dude, the remake Spider-Man game that they did, I've played a little bit of that. I have it. I've played a little bit of it. I haven't played a lot of it yet, but it's really
Oh,
fucking good. It's like they took Spider-Man 2 and made it modern gave you more like fighting options as Spider-Man, it's really good.
Is it?
It really is. I haven't played very much yet. Like I said, I decided I'm gonna beat old Spider-Man 2 first again for the nostalgia. So
Let's go.
Have you guys all played Spyro and Crash Bandicoot when you were younger?
Oh yeah.
I played Crash Bandicoot. Remember the like Crash Bandicoot Mario Party clone?
Yeah.
I played that, and I played the Crash Bandicoot like Mario Kart clone.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I did play Spyro though. Spyro was
Spyro.
Fire.
Yeah.
No,
Fire.
I
I
used
would
that
play
in
Jack and
my phase 5 video, my phase 5 announcement video, which look how great that turned out.
Spyro trick shots.
Spyro 360 Save the Dragon. But like, yeah, it was one of my first games I remember playing ever. I don't remember what my first game was, but it's got to be one of the first. Either that or my Game Boy. I remember it was either Spyro or my first game was Pokemon Yellow.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Bob the Builder Game Boy game.
Another underrated ass nostalgia game though.
Shrek 2.
Underrated as fuck. All right.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh my god.
You were
I'm
born to
just
play as Shrek in that play. Your whole life was leading to that moment, and you have peaked from there on.
I know. We were talking. Jess and I were talking the other day about like being in an adult play, because I used to do a bunch of plays. I've kind of been like yearning for it a little bit. I was like, we should find one that's doing Shrek the musical so I can reprise my role. Like my mature self.
Donkey.
I feel like I could kill the role even harder.
Yeah. I feel like you
Dude,
do
I
really
was
well.
Nobody's messenger boy.
I used to be in plays when I was younger.
Used to what?
I used to be in plays when I was younger.
No way.
I feel
plays were
like
you in?
if you had to be in a movie, Oliver, I feel like you'd be in Logan.
Never seen it.
Yes.
That
I know
Wolverine
what
spinoff.
Yes.
Definitely with a tight white tee. Yeah.
Can you make an angry face while like kind of spreading out your arms?
Yeah, like looking down angry, basically like this, and with your hands like this, like there's claws coming out of them, please.
I'm not doing that right now. The audience can wait to see me in person.
It's for the show, baby. It's for the show.
What plays were you in though, Oliver?
Rumpelstiltskin.
Oh.
What were you?
I don't remember. It was I wasn't Rumpelstiltskin, but I was one of the side characters. I was in Wizard of Oz.
Damn, what were you
I was in
that?
one of
Do you
those.
remember?
I was a Tin Man.
Serious? You're a kid?
Yeah.
Hey.
You are
There's
the
a Tin
Tin Man.
So the costume
No
was
heart.
fire. What we did for my costume was I was wrapped around with aluminum foil, and for my arms, you know, in the back of washer and dryers, the tubing connect pieces that
Yeah.
are
No.
and then for my hat, we had a massive funnel that we just put aluminum foil on, and I put it on my head. Yeah, it was
Jesus
fire.
Christ.
You have to like
I
was
mix
hot,
it and then
though.
get oiled.
It was a little hot because the lights beating down. I was wearing aluminum foil. I was
Oh
a
yeah,
little-
bro. Stage lights, you get so hot.
Yeah.
I had to wear for Shrek. I had to wear a fat suit. I was dying.
yeah. Yeah, there was the one I was on the
You fucking
Rumpelstiltskin. I had
thespian.
to wear, what are they called? They're really tight things that girls wear. Tights?
Corset.
Is it tights? They're like socks, but they go through all the way from their bottom half down to their legs.
Stockings, maybe.
I think it's tights.
Tights, leggings.
It's tight.
Tights or leggings. Yeah, we had to wear those.
Fucking
on our-
men.
And yeah, dude, it was nuts.
Men in tights.
I was the guy who cut the lion's hair, and
Yeah.
the fuck is that called? We literally just talked about it. Dorothy. Tin
Wizard of
Man.
Oz?
Yeah, Wizard of Oz.
Also in Wonderland.
The guy who cut the lion's hair. What a
What is
Yeah, I had to get that boy.
fucking evil, bro. You were hated by the
I
audience.
give that boy a fresh cut. I like
Yeah,
your cut, G.
I gave that guy a fresh ass cut.
You came up to the line and you were like, "I like your cut, G."
Oh shit. And then I was also the fat mouse in Cinderella.
Oh, that's actually a
That
role.
mouth.
That's the role I'd want to play in that play.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I was the prince before he was the beast in Beauty and the Beast.
Oh.
I was a jock in High School Musical.
Oh God.
I was Potiphar in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. Potiphar is basically the fat guy that gets cucked by Joseph, and then I throw Joseph in a dungeon because my wife wants to fuck him.
Of course.
I was Hugo in Bye Bye Birdie. This was my second biggest role. I was Hugo.
I've never heard of this movie or player.
My third biggest role, I was Mr. Bumble in Oliver Twist. I was the orphanage owner. I was like, you want more?
Oh, God,
And then I was Shrek.
And that's where you peaked.
That's
That-
pretty peak.
How do you do better than that?
Harder than that? I think the only way I think I'll peak equally hard to that if I'm ever able to do Grease and be Danny Zuko.
Is that like the main character? Is that John Travolta?
Yeah, John Travolta.
You know,
God.
Tell me
I
I'm
think
not
you could do
bored
it.
of that role too.
I honestly think if you and Oliver just like fusion danced, you guys would turn into John Travolta.
Oh my God,
I think you're right.
You're lucky, right? I like it.
Yeah.
What role would you guys be perfect for? Like who would you be?
Already said it.
Shrek.
I mean, Shrek's Danny Zuko. Take your fucking pick, man. I'm
I
both
don't
at
fucking
once.
know. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, it's a tough one, my good sir. Maybe Tom Hanks in Mission Impossible. I don't know.
Tom Hanks.
I don't fucking know. Apparently, like a while ago, like before my
Or
face
Tom
started getting
Cruise.
fat.
whatever
Jon
his name
Snow,
is.
you dumb cunt. You should be Jon Snow.
Yeah, Jon Snow. Oh my God. Tell me these guys are not fucking twins. I feel like we've talked about this on the show before.
Wait,
Too.
yeah.
Can
Did
you
I get
give
that
a
wrong? Is it
worried
Tom
look?
Cruise- Is it Tom Cruise or Tom Hanks in Mission Impossible?
Tom Cruise.
It's Tom Cruise.
I think
Tom
they're Tom
Hanks.
Cruise.
Tom
Hanks
Hanks
is Forrest Gump.
Castaway, Forrest Gump. Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly have no idea.
Yeah, Jon Snow. I've been told that people have told me I look like Jon Snow. Back when Game
A
of
while ago,
You're legitimately the spitting image of Jon
a
Snow.
while ago, I used to look like James Franco. People said, like, I look like a weird combination of James and Dave Franco.
Yeah, I could
I
see
can
that.
Is it?
I feel like if you and Connor fusion dance, you'd be James Franco.
Fusion, ha!
I feel like if Connor and I fusion, we just turn into the same person.
You turn into Seth Rogen.
No, I feel
No,
like
that's-
Napoleon Dynamite for me, maybe.
What?
That's funny.
Fucking Michael Cera, any role that he plays in.
Tina, eat the food.
Who was the guy that played in the Facebook movie?
Mark
What about
Zuckerberg.
what about Harold Ramis in the original Ghostbusters?
I don't know who that is.
The
Hang
guy
on.
that likes spores.
Yeah, I'm getting you an image right now. Look at the chat.
I'm looking.
This is you, Brandino.
It's who I think it is. I'm pretty sure I'm right.
The guy who's also in I can't really show this correctly.
Oh my god.
The nerdy guy in the original Ghostbusters.
I love it. I
For
fucking
sure.
love it.
He was also in whatchamacallit as well. I'm putting
Ghostbusters
him over Oliver right now. No, he was also in Stripes as well. That was a good movie.
Oh yeah, with Bill Murray.
I feel like that'd be
Bill Murray
swagadocious.
is a great fucking actor.
Yeah, for sure. He definitely is.
Did
like
he
all
die? Why'd you say was?
I said he is.
He's alive.
It's-
Zombieland, he was great in that.
Yeah.
Zombieland.
Rule number 2.
Obviously, Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters, Groundhog Day.
Oh, Dave is a good one.
What was another one that he was in?
I don't
Was he
fucking
in
know.
a golfing one?
Yeah, he's in the I want to say it's Groundhog Day or it's the Caddy.
Oh, it's Caddyshack.
Caddyshack.
Yeah.
because he's the groundskeeper that has like autism or something.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
Sure.
Oh, fuck.
All right, boys. We're a little under an hour. I think we can call it. It's a little late for us old cunts.
Yeah, dude. I held us up hardcore.
It's okay.
You little
And then
bitch.
OBS held us some more.
Yeah, I'm gonna give a solid fucking
Sure.
shout out to OBS for being a dickhead. But you know what? Brings us the show every week.
Big fuck you to OBS.
Anyway,
It also brought us the 2 lost episodes.
Yeah.
yeah, it was also my retardation, low key too. Anyway.
He admits it.
If you guys enjoyed this episode, please leave a like and comment what your favorite part was. As always, if you made it to the end, we appreciate you greatly. But without further ado, my name is Brandon.
I am Oliver.
I am Travis.
And I'm Will.
You guys just listened to Real Sensitive Guy Hours episode 37.
Earlier it was 36. You won
37.
ahead, like every time.
37, bitch.